to our plan, but we're just ashamed. I start to wonder. Don't kill you, don't give a days, kids you, don't kill you, don't give a days, don't kill you,
This is Air Tiki 921 crew member. As this is a shoeless flight to a barefoot destination, the crew will move through the aisles to collect all remaining footwear for immediate and permanent disposal. Thank you for your cooperation and for listening.
Okay, back to the music now. Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. Your happy place, baby. Rise and shine. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. Let's get this day started off right, shall we? Here we go.
Now, friends, let me tell you about this cat that I once met. Smooth talker with an export cigarette. I don't believe I ever saw him without a cocktail in his hand. No one swings his on to the big band voodoo band. Yeah! Now he strolls through the city like a big old alley cat, with his pinstripe suit and a big bad voodoo hat. I don't believe I ever saw him without a kitten on his hand. And no one swings his on to the big band voodoo band. Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey, Hidey, Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rise and shine, everybody. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. The chocolate bar is open for business. I got the beautiful hippie chick right by my side.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. How you doing this morning?
Fantastic.
B-Dog in the house?
Good morning.
Good morning. Flaz Noogies?
Good morning.
Good morning. Happy Sunday to you, everybody. You got Uncle Alex behind the bar doing the Bloody Marys and the beautiful Larice out there, which, by the way, it's birthday weekend for Flaz, Larice, and Michelle Myers.
That's right.
That's right.
We got a
happy
surprise
birthday.
gift last night. It was just unbelievable. I got me a little emotional.
Well, wait a minute before you go down this rabbit hole. All right.
Right in the middle of, coming in, sitting down.
All right. Here we go.
All right.
God almighty, man.
Have to take over the show.
Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey-Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. Yeah, we all wanna know.
Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. We're back.
We're back.
Yeah, we're back after our hiatus last week where we went to the Atlanta Motor Speedway and got sunburned.
Well,
Yes.
I didn't get burnt. How about you?
I
he
did.
did. His forehead was
Well, I didn't have a
peeling.
hat on, so, I was,
You didn't wear a hat?
I didn't wear a hat.
I was shocked.
That's crazy.
I know. I didn't wear a hat, but anyway.
I think Flaz has decided he'd rather watch the races from the Tiki Bar.
Well, listen, it's hard to get the old people out of the house, I mean, it really is.
He didn't look very impressed.
I was. Honestly, look at my hat I have on today.
Do they always go the same way? Yeah.
It says Ford Racing on it right here. See?
I know.
So you have a driver now?
Yeah, but he doesn't race it with his Ford.
No.
Ross Chastain has always been my go-to guy.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
And he is it Toyota or Chevrolet? I can't remember. Chevrolet.
How about that kid that won twice?
Yeah, this weekend, man, just came out of nowhere. Dale Jr.
18-year-old.
18-year-old Dale Jr. knew who he was, and he won the ARCA race. They put him in the 88 car yesterday for Xfinity race. Damn if he didn't win it, too. Won the pole.
What's his name? Zydeco?
Connor something or another.
Zelensky? I don't know.
He's so new, we don't even know who the hell
We
he
don't
is.
know how to say
Well, I'll
it.
tell
It is
you,
Connor, but
Junior knows how to pick him out because if you remember back when Junior was looking for a driver to put in his Xfinity car, he's the one who discovered Keselowski
Yeah.
on doing iRacing and said, hey, you should try this for real.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
Junior Motorsports as a whole has produced, crew chiefs, personnel, teams, drivers. They are definitely a developing program, so their contribution is deep.
Yeah.
We are coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios in beautiful Harrison Bay to the backyard in Valley Center, Kansas, and to all of our friends at the Rockin' Woods Tiki Bar. Now, Verona Corona still in Germany, right? Yeah.
that's right.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw her sitting on the
He is
throne.
having a big time.
What? You saw-
Saw her sitting on the throne.
No, on a real throne.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Not the throne you sat on.
Like a,
Not the porcelain one.
Yeah.
no, a real
Not the throne you sat on when you realized you're out of Geritol. Okay, I'm not talking about that one.
Geritol. They even make that anymore. I don't think they do.
The cheap bastard part is gone.
Larice, quit hiding the Geritol from me!
All right.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway, so good morning to our producer, Monica, who is always listening. And, of course, the vacuum cleaner, Tom, who is always working. Good morning to you guys up there. Let me see if I can find his name. Hey, there it is.
I'm walking here.
I'm
I'm walking here.
That's right. And everybody up in Canada, of course, Tinkerbell and everybody. Happy Sunday to you guys. Missed you guys last week, but we had to take every once in a while. You got to go to the old folks' home, get the old people out, take them out. So they air them out a little bit. Because their clothes, start getting a little.
Air them out a little bit.
Pick up some Geritol on the way home, all that stuff.
Do they even sell that anymore?
That's what I said.
I don't know.
Well, knowing you probably have a stock of it. Something like 10 years ago.
If I know, listen, if you can get into your garage, I'm sure there's a box of it somewhere in there.
If not, I'm sure Uncle Alex probably got cases of it. He
can sell it online to you.
Expiration date of 64.
Yeah, it don't matter.
It don't go bad.
It don't matter. It just gets stronger.
Okay.
The BAR in Memphis, Tennessee, home of the Bodyguard and Retreat, Ambassador Retreat. That is our ambassador of all great things. And, of course, happy birthday to her. Let's see. I guess we need to do our happy birthday thing down here.
Yeah,
it's your birthday for all of you.
All right.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a good-looking dancer.
Golden Girl. You gotta love Golden Girl. But anyway, so happy birthday to you guys. And, of course, Tim, the bodyguard. And, of course, no group going to the Turner Green Festival this year. I was looking forward to having Tim go, but you said you're still going to go, right?
I'm going to try, yeah.
Wait, how can he go?
What are you talking about?
Well, we're going to be in Key West.
He can drive himself.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
He can drive himself.
I forgot. You're not going to Key West.
Yeah.
Not this year.
Yeah, there you go. So anyway, so we was looking forward to having Tim go for his very first time, but my brother moved it up to November the 3rd, which means we will be in Key West.
Right.
He's getting older too, and he wants a good fire. And this time of year, it's hard to get the temperature just right for a fire. So.
Got it, yeah.
That's what he wanted to do. It's his gig, and he can do whatever the hell he wants to. And I'm like, well, I'll see you next year.
Wow, sporting clays really shoot well when it's a little colder, too.
Well, there you go. So good morning to you guys. And Beers and Bones Patio in Harrison Bay, Tennessee, home of Golden, the grill master himself, and the Golden Girl, Miss Birthday Girl in the video herself, Golden Girl with a good smelling hair. Yeah, good morning to you. Happy Sunday to you. And the cabin up north, the Brap Shack and Deer Lodge in Old Forge, New York, home away from home for Donna and Bob Cummings. And good morning to everybody that helps clean the lodge up there. All the girls doing a great job. And happy Sunday to you guys. The Amateur Adventure Club and home of Bill and Ann Abbott, who did a fantastic job.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, with their Tiki Head DJ for an hour.
So when's their new show starting? That's really how it works,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody does the Tiki Head DJ, and they're like, let's do our own show.
No.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to.
No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, because it's...
once you start, it's hard to stop.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
There, too, it's also... They're the Amateur Adventure Club. I'm sure they don't want to be tied to a show.
Yeah.
At the same time every week.
But they did a fantastic job. It debuted Friday at 6 p.m., and then we did the replay yesterday at 1 o'clock, and then there's 2 more replays that we're doing. So you can go over on Facebook and check those times and check it out. But did a fantastic job. And if you want to be a Tiki Head DJ for an hour, all you got to do is reach out to me at tikimanradio@gmail.com. It's very simple. You send me your voice, introducing yourself and, you're a Tiki Man Radio listener, so-and-so and so-and-so, and introduce the songs and a playlist, and I produce it for you, put it all out there for you. So it's a very simple process. For a small donation to the radio station that covers the production and the airtime, we can put it all together for you. So good job, Bill and Ann Abbott. The Treetop Flowers Patio and Tiki Bar located over in Queen City, North Carolina, home of Marty and Angela Gentry. Good morning to you guys. Happy Sunday to you. Rick and Pat's Backyard Oasis in Williamsport, Maryland, home of Shy Patty. And, of course, Rick, the one-eyed bandit himself, which I understand he's doing much better with his eye.
Good.
Right? So we were listening to his show the other day, and he said that he's not going to be able to be called that. I'm like, well, I'm sure we can come up with another nickname for him.
We're going to have to call him Eagle Eye.
Back to Stick.
Yeah, we're not going to call him Eagle Eye yet because we're just not sure. We've been fooled by this before. All right, so
Well, that is true.
Rick the Stick is a good name for him. But anyway, so happy Sunday to you guys. The northern headquarters of Tiki Man Radio. That is the Paradise Way Tiki Bar up in Indiana, home of Ed the Train Man, his beautiful wife Pat, our picture girl, and of course all of the conductors, Ed and Felicia and grandkids, little young Alec and everybody up there. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you're doing fabulous. The Beachy Shell Hideaway in beautiful Key West, Florida, home of B-Man and Michelle. That is where they have the Coastal Confessions on Friday night, and that's also back to Ed and Pat. That's where they do the Get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man on Monday nights, and B-Man and Michelle do their Coastal Confessions on Friday at 7 o'clock. So happy Sunday, or it's 8 o'clock, isn't it? Can't remember now.
What's that?
No, it's 7 o'clock. No, it's 8 o'clock, isn't it?
What?
Coastal Confessions.
8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock.
8
Yeah.
o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock.
It's prime time, baby.
Get that fan, will you? It's getting hot up in here.
I know.
We are working hard behind the scenes, getting ready for the 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase, Key West bound. We now have 4 nights of the Ready Room. And we put that out there this week. Beth Travers did, in fact, while she was here, got back to me and said that they wanted one of the nights as well. And then Lene, the artist formerly known as Heather Hayes, is going to be doing Sunday night.
Oh.
So we've added an additional night for the Ready Room upstairs. So very cool stuff happening, and sponsors are starting to finally take care of invoices, and
I know.
Listen, I'm waiting on money to come in because I got to order all these Bill Crawley fans.
Yeah, the fans fan.
The fans fan.
The
I
fans
got the
fan.
cup right here.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Fans fan.
Well, there you go. And so very excited about all that. The Pondfront Patio in Ottawa, Tennessee, home of the Legend Studio, and, of course, B-Dog and Lou, where they do their show on Wednesdays, Tropical Country. Did a great job with Jason Acey this past week.
With him. Had a great time.
Yeah, had a fantastic show, and of course that's Tropical Country on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock. Lake Music here in Harrison Bay, home of Flats and the Reese, the big house on the hill that needs a...
I know, an empty garage, right?
Anyway, it's a good morning, and it was their birthday. Flaz is the only person I know that's so damn cheap he has to get a wife that has the same birthday as him. I mean, I want you to think about how cheap you have to be to find a woman that has the same birthday as you.
Exactly. What I
Then
was
marry her
thinking.
so you don't have to.
31 years ago, I said to myself, damn, I'm going to save some money.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, that's cheap, man. I don't care who you are.
Yesterday was our future son-in-law Zach's birthday, and he was like, he says, I can tell you, I feel like it's Alicia's birthday because we've done everything she wanted to do today.
Well, welcome to being married, right? Yeah. So, let's see here. The Southwest Florida Daddy-O Patio of the Seaside She Shed.
All right.
That is Dave Sons and Beth Travers, the rock stars themselves. So, good morning to you guys, and happy Sunday to you. I hope you're doing wonderful. Man, what a busy year it's been for them. I mean, they've been here, there, everywhere, and still going.
It's been hard to keep up.
Yeah, it really has. The Comeback Tiki Hut up in Minnesota, where you'll find the best mimosas on Sunday morning. You betcha. Shelley Forsythe and the crew. The Z&G Patio in Memphis, Tennessee, home of our good friends David and Gina. Rocking on the back porch to Tiki Man Radio. Let's see here. The Paradise North, home of King David and Pat up at Southampton, New York. Good morning to you guys. The Tiki Balcony over in Sweden, home of the Swedes. Good afternoon to the Swedes. and JoJo's Northeast Sea Shack in Medford, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston. This is Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. If you are joining us right now, it looks like we got about 20 some odd of you out there already. Go ahead and hit the like button. That helps us out tremendously. All of y'all can do the same thing, okay?
I'm doing it right
if you
now.
don't mind, we
Yeah.
certainly appreciate that. And that I can't tell you how important that is. So make sure you do that. And that's the one on the left, okay?
Got it.
I feel like Flaz has taught me so much. I have to really explain myself. All right, so it's the one on the left.
Out, remember?
Yeah, he prints out the internet. It's so funny because who was I talking to? It was B-Man. B-Man was doing his show on Friday night, and I pop in and pop out, and he was kind of struggling to remember the days everybody was playing on the showcase, right? He's like, I meant to print that out before the show. So I texted him and said, listen, there's no reason to print out the internet, Flaz. Just go to the website.
I don't have a computer in front of me. It's easier.
Well, as much as we pick on Flaz, him walking in today with the map,
Yes.
and we're like, well, we just bring it up on our phone. But I guess when technology fails,
Yeah.
you'll be the one that's ahead because you have the map.
And sometimes I want to get lost, damn it.
Well, we had to use it when we went up there. You
Yeah.
know, and what do they call that? The Dragon's Run or something like that?
Dragon's
The
Tail.
Dragon's Tail.
Dragon's Tail, yeah.
Yeah, I call it a crooked ass road, but that's about
is,
it.
yeah.
And there's only one way to get up there, so
Yeah.
it's the road to Tellico. All right,
be
let's
on
take
it.
care of our 10 o'clock sponsors. Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man is streaming live on the Cammy's Grammy Live Cam. Cammy's Grammy is the official sign company of Tiki Man Radio. If you're looking for a special sign for your event, your tiki bar, or just your backyard, or maybe you just want a flamingo in your backyard, reach out to Cammy's Grammy. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the banner for Cammy's Grammy. Cammy's Grammy Live Cam, the official live cam of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man.
Reef rum is for the nonconformists, but moderates will appreciate it likewise. It's for the forever young spirits. For people who don't care about roles and labels. For those who just want to have a good time, on any occasion, by themselves, or with fellow adventurers. Its eccentric blend with sweet and smoky flavors is an invitation. Get out of your comfort zone, unapologetically enjoy yourself, and keep making new memories. Cheers. Reef Rum, sweet and smoky for the wise and the rebel.
Reef Rum, the official rum of Tiki Man Radio. Step out of your comfort zone and order yours today. Reggae Wines is the official wine of Tiki Man Radio and sponsor for Get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man on Mondays at 6 p.m. If you stop by the chocolate bar, you can always get a taste of Reggae Wines behind the bar. If you like sweet wines like I do, then Reggae Wines is for you. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Wine tab and check out all the flavors they have. Make sure you check out all the cocktail recipes because Reggae Wines goes good with anything. They're also sponsor for the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West bound. Reggae Wines, making the world a better place, one bottle at a time. Tiki Man Radio is gearing up for the 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West bound, October 31st through November the 2nd at the Rick's Dirty Harry's Complex on Duval Street in Key West, Florida. All the artists are booked and locked and ready to go. And of course, our event is free to the public. Everybody is a VIP. This year, of course, we're bringing back the SAC Awards, sponsored by Tiki Man Radio and presented by Tim Campbell. And new this year is the Jimmy Buffett Lookalike Contest, brought to you by Land Shark Lager. That's right, come dressed as your favorite era of Jimmy Buffett and win a special prize by Land Shark Beer. That's going to be on Friday night, right after Dave McKinney and the Hungry Heart Luck Heroes band plays. And of course, we're going to honor our friend Bill Crawley. Make sure you come by the Tiki Man Radio table and pick up your fan's fan of Bill Crawley. I want to see a lot of pictures. We want to make this special. Bill Crawley played at every event we had, and we want to make sure that we honor our good friend. That's the 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West bound, the original Songwriter Showcase during Trop Rock Week, October 31st through November the 2nd at Rick's Dirty Harry's on Duval Street in Key West, Florida. Why would you go anywhere else? That's right. Why would you go anywhere else, for God's sakes? Come on down and have some fun, and hopefully the hurricane season will be good to us. I mean, this is the time of year where things really start ramping up, which is another reason why I cover up the pool. All right, because once hurricane season reaches peak points, we will get that weather and wind and rain and all that stuff here as well. And that's just God. My grandmother used to say that's just God's way of getting all them leaves off the trees.
Yeah, we've been really fortunate because I think this weekend was supposed to be a washout, and we've been got lucky, I think.
Yeah, somebody was supposed to rain all day Friday too.
Right.
Yeah.
It all went north.
Yeah.
It did rain a little bit here yesterday morning, but not much. Kind of got in and out of there. All right, who you got out there, hippie chick?
Good morning to the Golden Girl. God bless her.
Poor thing, she just can't help it.
Well,
what?
They had a little accident over at their house this morning. So,
really?
Oh
yeah.
no!
You know those carbide bit drills? Mm-hmm. Okay, and she has this glass front washing machine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
It was a projectile and went flying out the glass, and it's everywhere.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
that's horrible.
Yeah, it's horrible, but
you can't have nothing.
She said they got glass in all their clothes, but they'll be looking sharp.
Well, the funniest thing I think
now they've got to replace the washing machine, of course.
One of the funniest thing I ever seen with the Goldens is we were going to Panama City and the little ring thing went off on her phone. So she's like, okay, that's Golden. So pulls it up. Golden's feeding the dogs, right? And he's like, and you can tell he's about half asleep, right? He really don't care.
No, he was feeding the cat.
Well, he looks at one cat and says, "You go screw yourself."
Yeah, we heard him on the. It was so funny. Oh,
not his favorite cat. Let's just put it that way. There we go.
My gosh, that was funny.
All right, go ahead.
Oh Lord, well, bless the Goldens today. Yeah, jeez. Well, I mean, I'm laughing, but it ain't funny. It ain't funny.
Yeah, Golden said, "Well, they can go screw themselves. I'm having to clean this up." Yeah.
Yep.
Well, good morning to Graham Andrews and Nicole. Good morning, you guys.
Good morning.
And good morning to Donna and Bob Cummings.
Morning.
They're in Old Forge watching the leaves, and she had this really cool
Morning.
picture or video on Facebook of everybody up there doing the kayaks together, and it was like a whole mile of kayaks all hooked up together in the middle of the water. It was really cool, really cool.
This is why they go up to the cabin this time of year. You know, the leaves, it's beautiful. The fall up there is beautiful. So
it was really cool. And then, good morning to Dan and Rachel Ware, saying good morning.
Good morning.
And good morning to Rick and Patty. They're out there saying good morning.
Yeah, you can check out Rick this afternoon at 5 o'clock. Apparently, he's back on the road with two eyeballs. Yeah.
And we got Axie and Brad are out there, and Ellie Faye.
Good morning.
Hi, Noni and Pawpaw.
Yeah, don't let the sunshine hurt your eyes, baby.
Oh, that's so sweet. And good morning to Marty Nickel. Good morning, our friend.
Yeah, good morning to you, man. We're so much, I was looking forward to having him back down to Key West, but Marty will be here for the summer party next year.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, he's coming back.
I'm excited because that was a great time when he came before.
Yeah.
We got Roger Sylvie out there saying good morning, everybody at Tiki Man Radio.
Good morning. Can't wait to see you guys down in Key West.
We got Maureen.
Good morning, Mo.
Good morning, Mo.
The two napkin lady.
Yeah. And we got Marty and Angela Gentry are out there. Good morning. We got Edward Contreras and Pat. Good morning to you guys and all the conductors and all the grandchildren, everybody. Good morning to everybody.
Is that supposed to be a train?
Yeah.
Good morning to Tammy Manis is out there.
Good morning.
And then we've got a few more. We got good morning to Joe Leo.
Joe.
And Gueco Flucker. Joe. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning.
Good to hear from you, buddy. And Rick Martinez, your brother from another mother.
Absolutely. Doing a great job of promoting Reef Rum. And if you don't have a bottle of Reef Rum, you need to get it, okay? We can smuggle it in here in Tennessee, okay? Mm-hmm. You can come by the bar and get a shot when Larice is not here, okay?
Good morning to Joey Wood.
Morning, brother.
He's out there. And Ed and Felicia Kubiak. They're out there.
The conductors.
Good morning to you guys.
Good morning.
Josh Clark is out
Hey,
there.
Josh.
Good morning.
Hey, we're going to be putting a package together for Chelsea. She's in charge of something with the school and stuff, and she's wanting a package from Tiki Man Radio and give out some stickers and all that stuff. She's supposed to text me tomorrow and remind me to mail that off. All right.
All right. Then we got Barry D is out there.
Hey, Barry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Morning, brother.
Let's see who we got on this other stream. Manny Rico. Good morning.
Rico Suave.
Yeah, good morning to you.
And then we've got, let's see who I missed out here. We got Patty Campbell and Tim Campbell. Good morning, you guys.
Good morning. I got one of Tim's songs in the lineup today.
And Jody from Cammy's Grammys is out there.
Good morning, sweetheart. The Flamingo Girl herself. And we are streaming live on the Cammy's Grammy Live Cam.
Yeah, and Jason Whitler's out there.
Good morning.
Sissy Ward Borzikos. Hello, good morning, Sissy. And good
Good
morning.
morning, sissy.
Good morning to Jody from Cammy's Grammys.
Yes.
Oh, and Chip Bell. Good morning, Chip Bell.
Hey, worldwide author himself.
right.
Yeah.
All right, over here on the YouTubes, we have Shy Patty with an I.
That's
She's
right.
out there.
Good morning to you.
Of course, our island truck driver, Bobby McQueen's out there checking in.
Good morning.
Let's see here. Where is Bobby's? Because I added one and it's coming through me. I like this though.
Wait for it.
This is living. I wonder what the poor chickens are doing today.
That's right. That's right.
Graham Andrews is out there this morning. Good morning, Graham.
Good morning.
Morning, brother.
Beth Travers, the rock star, MFG
Hey,
Records
Beth.
in the house.
I feel like we need to fix your microphone.
Yeah.
I know, it sounds a little
weird.
off.
How about now?
Hello, can you hear me now?
That's better.
That's a little better.
All right. All right, we got Rick the Sticks out there saying, good morning, friends.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, buddy.
All right, and our producer's out there talking to everybody, giving everybody nice welcomes.
Good morning, sweetheart.
We have Julie, the do-it-yourself therapist, is out there saying, good morning, she made it.
My lovely daughter, yes, and my lovely granddaughter, Maya. Good morning to you.
Of course, the ambassador of all great things, Michelle Myers, is out there. Good morning to her and the bodyguard.
Yeah, and happy birthday weekend to you and the Flaz Noogies.
And Larice.
And Louise. And
I said, and the Flaz Noogies.
Plural.
Plural.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
All right, let's see. Your brother from another mother, Rick Martinez, he said his favorite driver is Harry Bottoms, Dick Trickle's nephew.
Harry Bottoms.
It's funny. Yuck. It's gross, but funny.
Good morning to the Amateur Adventures Club out there.
Yeah, good morning, Bill and Ann Abbott.
Of course, Patty Campbell, good morning.
Good morning. It ain't easy being Patty Campbell,
No.
for no means. You know, she got to put up with Tim.
Good morning to Gene Henders.
Good morning, Gene.
Morning, Gene.
And let's see who we haven't mentioned yet. Let's see.
Glenn Soika.
Yeah, Glenn Swaika. I just got down there to him.
Good morning. Morning, brother.
We've mentioned a lot of these people this morning, so
All right.
yeah, I think that's it for now.
Josh Clark.
Josh Clark just chimed in.
in. Good morning to you, brother. Happy Sunday to you. Well, all right. Well, let's get this day started off right the island way. If you're just now joining us, make sure you hit the like button. That's the one on the left, okay? Got to always kind of give directions, you know. Don't go right because you'll fall off the cliff. Go left, and that way you'll hit the like button. So we're going to get started, get this day started right the island way. And I've got a song for Shy Patty and myself, if I can find it here. Let's see here. I'll tell you what, since it's Flaz and Larice's birthday, we'll start off with this song, all right? And, it's a special song, a love story for them, but here we go. Happy Sunday, everybody.
AARP. AARP. On a fixed income, may help you buy stuff cheap. AARP. Don't worry about joining when your time comes around. They know your date of birth and they'll hunt you down. Send you discount stuff in that damn magazine. Welcome to the world of the elderly. AARP. AARP. On a fixed income, they help you buy stuff cheap. AARP. 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 We get it 2 for $1 if we can't get it free. AARP. There's a power scooter in my future, you can bet. I'd write the phone number down, but I just forget. Walking back from the mailbox, loaded down with their stuff. Lord, I think I've fallen, and I can't get up. Help me, help me, help me, help me. AARP. AARP. On a fixed income, they help you buy stuff cheap. AARP. 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 We get it 2 for $1 if we don't get it free. AARP. Fixed income, they help us buy stuff cheap. AARP. 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 I'm in a voting block, so don't mess with me. AARP.
Hey, this is Marty Nickel, and you're listening to Tiki Man Radio, where it's always tiki time.
Tiki time.
Hi, it's Kurt from Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, and you're listening to Tiki Man Radio. What could possibly go wrong?
Well, here's a little story about a band we know, plays down in the Gulf of Mexico. You can see us on the beach and all around, juking it up, breaking it down. Jax Bauer's on the drums, that boy is mean. Rudy Cox on the bass, he's a grooving machine. Johnny Wrestler's our guitar slinger, and I'm Saltwater Dave, I'm a rock and roll singer. Bang, bang! Well, folks come down from far away to join the party, and here's play. Players show up from all around just to sit in, just to get down. We don't use auto-tune or quantize. We play this stuff before your very eyes. We all dance till we stumble and limp to the sounds of the band called Bang Bang Shrimp. Bang, bang! Steel pan band man joining in. Wouldn't be a party without Sonny Jim. Beth Travers playing that cowbell strong. Eugene Moles grooving along. Got Danny Hoy in her beautiful voice. Beth and Danny making beach-flavored noise. Rich McGuire shredding percussion. Nobody dragging, nobody rushing. Bang, bang! Off to my left, tambourines and drums, fueled by beer and plenty of rum. Off to my right, 20 kazoos, fueled by who knows what kind of booze. Right down front, there's a conga line, grooving to the beat, moving in time. Old Saltwater Dave here on the B3. Everybody's partying down by the sea. Bang, bang! Everybody's doing the coconut rumba. Everybody's doing the coconut rumba. Well, the sun goes down and the moon is high. Everybody's loving this tropical vibe. Waves are laughing on the shore. Conga lines calling out for more. Digging on that island sound. Bang, bang, strip, laying it down. Whole damn night's been musical bliss. Put it all together and it sounds like this. Bang, bang! Bang, bang!
People that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yes, can I get some cocktail sauce with that? Here's your almanac for September 15, 2024. American rock guitarist Johnny Ramone, who co-founded the Ramones, a band that influenced the rise of punk rock and died, and I missed that part. But anyway,
Prince Harry.
Prince Harry was born in 1984. Muhammad Ali won World Heavyweight Boxing Championship for the third time with his victory over Leon Spinks, 1978. The Lone Ranger, originally on radio series, debuted on television in 1949. Everybody needs a Tonto.
That's true, Kimosabe.
2018, Tiki Man Radio traveled down to Key West. We stopped off in Key Largo and at the world-famous Caribbean Club, and Jimmy Johnson's Big Chill. Had a hell of a time.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that's where the video of me dancing with that lady was. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It was a good time down there, and that was in 2018. Beautiful night down in Key Largo.
God, that was awesome.
Highly recommend that you stop off in Key Largo and spend some time down there. Take your time. There's the beautiful hippie chick. There you go. And take your time going down to Key West. Enjoy the Keys. That's what the Keys are all about. Island hopping down that way. That's your almanac for this week. I was trying to get that. B-Dog and I were listening to the show going down to the race last weekend, and I was like, that's the only thing about the almanac. If you're listening on the radio, nobody knows what the hell was going on, right?
Here's the music.
Oh, here's the music. I may have to try to get that situated a little better, but that is the almanac for this week. And I just want to say, we was very shocked and sad to hear the news of Dennis King passing away.
Yeah.
And I knew he had been sick. We actually talked about it last week, but I didn't know he was that sick. I can't say that Dennis and I were very close, more of acquaintances than anything. We've had him on the show. We used to carry the Island Time radio show in the early days of Tiki Man Radio. Carried all the shows. And we had, in 2020, during the pandemic, I decided to have a roundtable with all the other radio stations, and Dennis was on, and then he was kind enough to invite me on his show. So I thought that was really cool. But Dennis been on the radio for 24 years, and really one of the pioneers of trop rock radio. DJ Jeff, who passed away several years ago, was really the one credited for creating trop rock radio in its conception of playing trop rock music on the radio. And I remember when he passed away, but and then Dennis came along and took it to another level. He had a late night show that he did, and all of the independent artists over the years that and he was always good about coming to music on the Bay, or coming down to Key West, or coming to festivals and just being a spectator, and enjoyed being part of the trop rock community. So he'll dearly be missed. Big baseball fan, and a big Beach Boys fan.
I love the Beach Boys.
So do I.
Yeah, I shared the interview when we had him back on 2020 yesterday. That's on SoundCloud, and we were talking about the Beach Boys and his love of music and all that stuff. So very sad part of the trop rock family, and he will dearly be missed. Right? And that was your almanac. And Bang Bang Shrimp. I just think at the end of that you should say, no, you should say, can I get some cocktail sauce with that? That's why I added that. But anyway, what else we got going on? We talked about, okay, listen, you Georgia fans out there. Listen, y'all are playing sloppy. I know Golden's probably pissed off right now because he's having to clean up all that glass.
Oh, yeah.
But it's, and Alabama's playing sloppy. Okay, and it's not
Roll
been
Tide still won.
Well, they
I know the week before we were playing terrible, but we still won.
And Tennessee beat the record last night with Kent State. I mean, it was ugly, but we'll play it anyway. 4-0, and we call these teams practice. But there was a time when we worried about these games. Okay, it's like, God, I hope they beat Chattanooga State. I mean, we've been there. So it's easy now to say, well, hell, y'all ain't playing anybody tough. Well, it's true, but we have been at a point to where we have worried about these games. So we're pretty happy with it. But now, I mean, it does seem that Tennessee is getting their act together. Quarterback is fantastic. I was listening to the Lord of football, college football yesterday, Nick Saban, and he was talking about this young kid and true freshman, and he's very high on him as well. So, but Georgia slipped from number 1
to number 5.
And they should have beaten Kentucky. I mean, I'm telling you, I actually watched it last night before I went to bed, because it was the Tennessee game was a blowout. It was 71-0. Beat a new record for the all-time high-scoring game in Tennessee. And then I look over to the left, and it says, Georgia, fourth quarter, 1-point game. And I thought, damn, now there's a football game, right? Mm-hmm. And so I turned it over there. And, man, they just about
lost it.
Yeah. I mean, it was ugly. Ugly. So they're better than that.
Georgia.
But they they've lost a lot of the great players that they had when they was winning all these games and champions. I mean, they're still consistently winning. Was that 40, 45, 42, 40, whatever games it is in a row that he's won?
I think Kentucky's a little underrated.
I think they are too.
I think
after watching that game, I think they are.
I've always thought that, even last year.
See, and Kentucky used to be a team that we played. We thought that was a natural win, but not anymore. Not the last couple of years.
Yeah. Well, the official top 5 right now.
Yeah, give us the top 5.
Texas is number 1.
I could see that. Yeah.
Alabama is number 2.
Number 2.
Roll Tide.
And that's a move up for them.
Yep. Ohio State is number 3. Tennessee Volunteers are number 4.
Hey.
Holy moly.
And the Georgia
Number
Bulldogs
4.
are number 5. According to the list I'm looking at currently, yes.
How deep does that list go?
It keeps going.
Oh, Ole Miss is number 6. Number 7, Notre Dame. Even though they lost a game, they moved up 3 spots to get claimed number 7. Miami, the U, jumped 4 spots to number 8. Penn State fell 2 spots to number 9. And rounding out the top 10 would be Missouri. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there
Tigers.
You go. Yeah. That's pretty good for Tennessee to be, there's a lot of buzz about Tennessee right now. So, and that just adds to the pressure that we don't really need.
Well, I'll tell you last night.
Because we'll screw it up, okay?
I tell you, last night was, if you missed it, was Arch Manning's coming out party. Clint Ewers for Texas got hurt. Arch Manning came in, and he was like 9 of 12 for 257 yards and 5 touchdowns for Texas.
Damn.
So Arch Manning has arrived.
Now he's the grandson of Archie, right?
Yeah. Big football family for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So they may have a quarterback controversy.
Yeah. Well, Flaz, what'd you think of your race weekend?
I liked it. I really did. I thought it was loud. I thought it was hot.
It was very hot.
It was warm.
And I thought it was expensive.
Well, yeah. Now and it's always been that way.
$10 beers, $20 stuffed potato.
The racetracks were selling $10 beers 10 years ago.
I know.
I
was just bringing it up because of your digs on me. But anyway, I didn't care. I really didn't care, and it was a great experience.
Well, it was so hot at one point I was taking the beer and pouring it on my head, because it was so hot.
I think my bottle of water I gave you did that.
But this seltzer, margarita, and the can thing tastes like dirt. Okay? Tastes like dirt.
I didn't have one of them.
Oh, it was horrible. But did y'all ever get one of those big-ass slice of pizzas?
No, I did not. I got the stuffed potato with, I think Kevin and I got stuffed potatoes.
Yeah. You think $10 beer is expensive. If it's really bad when your buddy turns yours over and spills it all out.
Oh. Yeah, that happened, didn't it? Yeah.
Or somehow amazingly half your popcorn disappears.
Yeah. Well, he spilt your popcorn too.
And the thing is, B-Dog gave it to me to guard, and then it was like I looked down and it was half gone.
Yeah, I bought the big old bag of popcorn because I was going to take it home. So I'm like, "That's guard this." I wasn't going to eat it. Come back to Danny's like, something happened to your popcorn.
Yeah,
it's half gone. Like,
Flash spilled all your popcorn.
No, it all spilled down your throat.
So then I said, screw it. So I sat there and ate the rest of it.
Yeah. But I was watching the race and a hand slipped over there and got that bag.
Yeah.
But no, it was a good time, good race. We finally got to see a green-white checker. Right in front of us there.
And the accident occurred right in front of us at the very
tail
end.
Cars were everywhere.
Cars were everywhere.
There's nothing better than Bubba Wallace hitting his car owner, Denny Hamlin, on the last lap and wrecking. I mean, that makes for a great day.
I can imagine the talk in the office on Monday.
I haven't gotten there yet. But I tell you what, who was it? Was it Hamlin that bumped Ross? Bumped him and Ross hit the wall?
It was Wallace, Wallace. Yeah.
Okay.
Wallace did it. But, the big talk all week long is like, what the hell happened to Denny Hamlin, right? He rode around in the back all day and trying to avoid the wreck and then still gets into the wreck, right? So you can't do that. You can do that in Talladega and Daytona, but you can't do that in Atlanta. It's not wide enough.
Well, I felt that Ross Chastain really tried hard. I mean, he was always in the top 3, 4, 5 up in there, and at one time he was actually leading the race. I really thought that he was really trying hard.
I was impressed. Ryan Blaney actually hit the wall, fell way back, and ended up finished, I think, second or third?
Is he the one that had the
Dent Wizard?
the Dent Wizard
as a sponsor.
Yeah, and I was like, man, what a great sponsor. I mean, that's a sponsor. It's like, man, we need you to beat this car up a little bit so we can get some good advertising. And he did.
Which, of course, he's my driver.
Well, there you go. Gene Hinder says we go to Brainerd to the NHR Nationals, and that's where you'll run into Kevin Phelps, our good friend, who went with us to the race. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Had a good time. Let's see here. Always a great time. Greek boys and gyros are fantastic. Gyros are always good time to watch. So. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know that Gene Hitters went to the Brainerd drag strip. You ought to come on over here, man. We're right here. But, yeah, it was a good time. And now next week, we will be up in the mountains of Tellico. So I'm putting together another show for you. This one's going to be a little different, but we will have a show for you next week. But, the fall time, we like to head to the mountains. And, what do you got? Oh, yeah, let me get to... Flash comes in with his map.
I got my Teleco map.
With his name on it, because he don't want nobody stealing his map.
Well, you know what? I have two of them, and one of them is my friend Greg, so I put Greg on it, and it's put Flash so that we wouldn't get confused. But anyway, yeah, this is a Tellico and Ocoee River Cherokee National Forest map from Trails Illustrated. What a great thing to sit and just look over it.
Just look at it.
Yep, just look at it.
Well, I'm pretty proud of you. You didn't print out the internet with all the maps. You just went and got a real map.
Yeah, I did. That's it's coded so that you get a little wetness on it, and it'll just slide right off.
Well, there you go. Make sure you got your name on it. That way nobody steals your map. Your folded up map.
Kind of. I was going to loan it to you.
Well, them bastards, they can't fold it back up right. That's the thing. Try to give that to a teenager this day. All right, I'll give you $1 if you can fold that map up.
Right there. Good point.
I used to carry an atlas with me, the book, right? When I first started traveling and stuff, because I'd get in a state and I'd kind of see exactly where the roads go and all that stuff. This was before all that technology.
I know. I drove myself to California
with a map. Well, that's what we had to do.
Phones or GPS or anything like that.
That's what we had to do.
And I'd stop on the way, like at truck stops and stuff. And the reason I did that is because they had the, bank of payphones. Where you could call home and tell them where you're at on your way. And plus, a truck stop was usually pretty crowded, so it was fairly safe, placed and well lit, so yeah. That's what I did.
One thing about those atlases, though, everything was alphabetized. So the first state was always like Arizona or Alaska, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and then you'd go down, say you were driving in California and you all of a sudden crossed the California line. Now you're flipping through the map, you're going, where in the hell is Arizona in this thing?
I know.
We've come so far.
I know.
And we're gonna come back and talk.
Michelle says she still carries an atlas in her car.
Does she?
Yeah.
I used to all the time as well. I mean, sir, you get somewhere out here, especially in like the Blue Ridge Mountains. You don't have any cell.
No, and you definitely won't when we go to Tellico.
Which is why we're going.
Exactly.
Yeah, there is no internet up there for your phone map.
No.
So you better take this one.
Yeah.
Well, once I get there, I don't plan on going anywhere. Maybe to the lake or to the creek,
stream,
and to the fire pit and to the refrigerator to get some beer.
Yeah. And if you have to, you can download it. See, it's for offline use too.
Can you do that? I didn't know you could do that.
Take a little reef rum with me, and put it in there.
Larice is on her way.
I need one of those camping little metal cups, to put my reef rum in.
A flask.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, for your back pocket.
Yeah, that's right. All right, here is, as promised, this is the Shy Patty and Tiki Man song here. This one is, because we just can't listen to the voice of reason. That's just the way it is.
to refuse. Maybe I'm hard-headed, but I know that's no excuse. The voice of reason never speaks to me. The voice of reason never speaks to me. I've tried to free my mind, but something just ain't sinking in. It's almost in a language I can't seem to understand. But I won't try to justify and blame it all on fate. Me and better judgment, we just don't communicate. The voice of reason never speaks to me. People tell me this whole world is all cause and effect. In my case, it seems like all the dots just don't connect. The voice of reason never speaks to me. Some say spontaneity is something I don't like. I've made a few decisions that I wish I could take back. The voice of reason never speaks to me. The voice of reason never speaks to me.
Looking to grow your business and get your brand out there? Well, come be part of the Tiki Man Radio family. With over 10 years of branding experience, over 12,000 subscribers on YouTube, and a worldwide audience, Tiki Man Radio can take your business to the next level. Have you checked into local advertising? 15-second slots for thousands of dollars, sandwiched in between the news and 25 other businesses? Internet radio takes your business around the world. Let me tell you what Tiki Man Radio is all about. We're all about branding. We're all about getting your name to the listener base that you're looking for. We have sponsorship packages for large and small businesses with several live shows every week, music festivals in Key West and on the road, and the capability to come to your business. Tiki Man Radio becomes your part. Reach out to us at tikimanradio@gmail.com for the sponsorship package that fits your need. Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio. Come over and be part of the family.
I'm leaving town today. Got my route picked out, but there ain't no doubt I'm bound to wander along the way. I'm gonna head for some greener waters. I wanna chase the morning sun, taste the simple pleasures. I wanna make that highway run. Towns and rivers rolling past my window. Open road as far as I can see. Ocean vistas far and wide when I'm racing by the waterside, running wild and fast, breaking free at last, down the Gulf Coast Highway. Gonna take that back road by the sea, running wild and free down the Gulf Coast Highway. Such a perfect way to leave, running all the way from Texas to the Keys. Said my goodbyes to Texas, fell in love down in New Orleans, kind of stumbled in Biloxi, and a few spots in between. Caught my breath out on St. George Island, made the turn at Cedar Key. Got a lot of miles behind me, and there's so much left to see. Towns and rivers rolling past my window. Coast Highway. Gonna take that back road by the sea, running wild and free down the Gulf Coast Highway. Such a perfect way to leave, running all the way from Texas to the Keys. Gonna take that back road by the sea, running wild and free down the Gulf Coast Highway. Such a perfect way to leave, running all the way from Texas to the Keys.
Are you looking for that special gift for somebody this year for a special occasion? Well, let me tell you about one of the coolest things we've got. It's a Tiki Head DJ for an hour where you become the rock star. We've had a lot of Tiki Head DJs and everybody enjoys it. Let me tell you how it works. All you have to do is send your voice with your intros, your outs, tell us a little bit about you, along with a playlist, and we produce it for you. For a small donation to the radio station that covers the production and the airtime, we put it all together for you. We promote it and make it a big deal along with replay. That's a Tiki Head DJ for an hour where you become the rock star on the radio. If you're interested, send me an email at tikimanradio@gmail.com and I'll fill you in on all the details. Become the next Tiki Head DJ for an hour on Tiki Man Radio. Keep listening to Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio station, and become the next rock star.
Making our way down on D-Wall Street after a long, hot summer day. The timing seems right to watch the sun go down in that Key West special way. Passing by papers, hear the Cuban sound and a warm breeze in my hair. Mallory Square, we finally made it there. It's time to crowd and feel the air for a Key West sunset like you've never seen before. A Key West sunset, you could ask for more. A Key West sunset, it makes me feel at home. Watching the birds flying by while we stare at the sea and the sailboats passing through. The clouds do their magic with the skies on fire, turning into some red, white, and blue. We see it as a green flash when the sun goes down. Let's make a wish for me and you. Sunset keys over there, performers everywhere. Feels like a dream that's coming true. It's that Key West sunset like you've never seen before. A Key West sunset, who could ask for more? A Key West sunset that makes me feel at home. My little island home. I wish that I could bottle up this whole great atmosphere and take it back home to have it right there when I wish sunset. A Key West sunset. A Key West sunset, like you never seen before. A Key West sunset, and who could ask for more? A Key West sunset.
Are you looking for signs for your backyard oasis? Maybe for your tiki bar? Or maybe you just want a pink flamingo in your yard? Well, let me tell you about Cammie's Grammys. That's what they do. Cammie's Grammys is just a beachy flamingo-loving girl from Wisconsin who's landlocked in Missouri and crazy about signs. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Cammie's Grammys logo and reach out to her. They custom fit signs to your order, made right here in the USA. That's Cammie's Grammys. Everybody needs a pink flamingo in their yard. Are you looking to take your music and your show to the next level? Alan Jacks Bowers Mud Cut South Studios is your full-service production facility, providing professional drum and percussion tracks in-house or remote, as well as full production, mixing, and mastering with world-class studio musicians available. Jacks is also available for performances and touring. With over 30 years experience as a musician and 20 years experience producing, Alan Jacks Bowers Mud Cut South Studios will take your show or your music to the next level. Reach out to Jax today at alanjacksbowers.com. Jax has worked with the best in the business all over the world, and he can bring that talent to your music and your show. So stop getting frustrated. Stop worrying about it. Reach out to alanjacksbowers.com and step into the big show. Reach out to him today and make sure you tell him that the Tiki Man sent you. Take your music to the next level. Stop worrying about it. Key West Local Lux boasts the largest selection of handmade, one-of-a-kind jewelry, as well as pearls in the Keys, and the real thing at the best price. Now that's nice. It's the most exotic selection, too. That's Key West Local Lux, located at 515 Fleming Street in beautiful Key West, Florida. Stop by the store and say hi to Barb, who's the owner. If you're not down in the Keys, make sure you tune in for the Pretty Party every Thursday at 6 p.m. live on Facebook. That's Key West Local Lux, down in the Keys. If you're coming down to Key West, you might as well look pretty. Stop by the store and say hi to Barb. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Key West Local Lux, 515 Fleming Street, Key West, Florida. Proud sponsor of Tiki Man Radio. Are you looking to get away to your secret paradise? Are you looking to come to Chattanooga? You've heard me talk about the beautiful city that I grew up in and the surrounding area here in Harrison Bay. Well, Golden's Alluring Getaway is your secret hideaway. Just a mile and a half from the Tiki Bar, and our good friends the Goldens will take good care of you. It's safe, it's secure, and it's Tiki Man approved. When you use the code word Tiki Man, you get 20% off. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the link for Golden's Alluring Getaway and schedule your secret getaway right here in Harrison Bay. That's Golden's Alluring Getaway. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Whoa.
Uh-oh. What happened?
I don't know what happened there, but anyway, we're just rolling right along. So,
yeah.
But Golden's Alluring Getaway, most of you, a lot of you, have stayed there, and you know how cool it is, and it's just a mile and a half from the Tiki Bar here. So reach out to them. Make sure you use the code word Tiki Man, and they do a fantastic job of taking care of everybody, and we really value the friendship we have there with the Goldens. Mainly because of the good food and the good smelling hair. But other than that, they're just great people, you know, but it is what it is. So last 2 weeks ago, right, we were talking about the moon landing. And somehow or another it came up that, we didn't actually land on the moon, but we did. All right.
I was B-donkeys.
Because
y'all got to stay out of the far corners of the internet.
Did I tell you I quit?
Don't do that, damn it.
Anyway, so Flaz
printed out something.
It printed out the internet.
Right.
And
no, not the whole damn internet. One page. So it came across my computer screen. So here's a little tidbit of wonderful trivia.
All right.
On July 20th, 1969, as commander of the Apollo 11 lunar module, Neil Armstrong was the first person to set foot on the moon. Now, regardless of other people say it was staged.
Yeah.
All right. His first words after stepping on the moon.
People will believe anything.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
That's right.
Was televised up to the Earth and heard by millions. But just before he re-entered the lander, he made a strange remark. He said, "Good luck, Mr. Gorski." Many people at NASA thought that this was a casual remark concerning some rival Soviet cosmonaut. However, upon checking, there was no Gorski in either the Russian or American space programs. Over the years, many people questioned Armstrong as to what the "good luck, Mr. Gorski" statement meant, but Armstrong was always just smiling back. On July 5th, 1995, in Tampa, Florida, while answering questions while following a speech, a reporter brought up the 26-year-old question about Mr. Gorski, and this time he finally responded because Mr. Gorski had just died. So Neil Armstrong felt he could now answer the question. Who was Mr. Gorski? Well, in 1938, when he was a kid in a small Midwestern town, he was playing baseball with a friend in the backyard. His friend hit the ball, which landed in the neighbor's yard by the bedroom window. His neighbors were Mr. and Mrs. Gorski. As he leaned down to pick up the ball, young Armstrong heard Mrs. Gorski shouting at Mr. Gorski, "Sex? You want sex? I'll give you sex when the kid next door walks on the moon."
That's pretty funny.
Now, I want to say that Neil Armstrong's family confirmed that this was a true story.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. And, of course, he held on to that all these years, you know. So,
Didn't want to embarrass anybody.
Didn't want to embarrass anybody, but good luck. That's a classy story. I thought that was a good spin-off from our conversation a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
A good printout. We'll call that a good printout from Flash.
For those of you that have printers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't even have one.
You know what happened to printers? People got tired of paying for so much money for the damn ink.
Well, yeah, I've got lasers, so it's a little less money.
Well, there you go. There you go. But, printers. I had no need for printers or fax machines.
No, not more.
You know, I had somebody tell me that not too long ago, too. That, well, can you fax it over? I'm like, fax?
Yeah.
Well, have you heard of email?
Well, we do fax still, but we fax on this thing called Write-Fax.
Write-Fax. It's called a scanner.
No, it's not even a scanner. It's
that works.
document.
Well, in medical.
Yeah, in medical we have to fax documents.
Yeah. But now even, companies are coming around to allowing medical people to have laptops and whatnot. And stuff,
it's all on the computer.
How about
There's no fax.
that thing now where it's official that you can actually have the computer sign a document for you?
Yep.
I mean, that when that happened to me a couple of times when buying some real estate, I thought, well, okay, it doesn't look like my signature, but it's on there.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just the technology we're living in. You know?
DocuSign, I think is
DocuSign. Yeah.
right.
I use that all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. Back to the chat here. Tammy Creech is out there. Good morning to you.
Morning,
the captain
Tammy.
is aboard.
Talking about the chat here, sometimes when you get there, you learn things about some of your listeners.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when we were talking about drag racing and everything, Gene Henders chimed in and said he drag raced.
Oh, really?
He said he raced everything from brackets to NMCA Pro Stock. He goes usually in the 9-second range and up.
Wow.
So that's what I said.
I don't have the soundbite that B-Man has, of
Owen Wilson.
Wow.
No, what's the big DJ in New York? Been around forever. Is on Sirius XM.
Makes millions of dollars.
Yeah, makes millions.
Howard
Stern.
Yeah.
He's got that soundbite from Howard. Is wow.
I'll say,
Wow.
I'll say Owen Wilson is known for that.
Yeah. Wow.
But Callie McCool says, I always dreamed of being a mechanic on the Top Fuelers.
Well, there you go. It's not too late. You still can be.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, buy a set of wrenches at Harbor Freight.
What's that guy's name? Mr. Gorski?
Yep.
I wonder if he ever got laid.
Hey, 26 years went by, my friend.
26 years went by, and then he died.
Yeah, then he died. But,
End of the story.
But it wasn't too much. I don't. They don't even tell you how long it was between the baseball, picking up the baseball, hearing what he heard, and then stepping on the moon. So
yeah,
Gorski could have still got lucky.
Good morning to Dave Freeman, who just chimed in.
Yeah, Mr. A1A, the Jimmy Buffett Highway himself. Good morning to you, brother. And so it's kind of a mystery. Is Dave Freeman coming to Key West?
Yeah, Dave, let us know. Are you coming to Key West?
We, of course, Beth Travers and the crew. They're going to be a lot of them up there in the ready room. She's excited about it.
She made a comment about who she's going to have up there. Let me get back to it. I believe she said Jeff Randall is going to be with
Jeff Randall and who else? She was supposed to. They were going to send me a flyer to. I got to update the website. And if you go over to tikimanradio.com, and you can do this on your phone as well, and just click on the menu button, you can see a new menu that says Songwriter Showcase. And that gives you the entire lineup and everything that's going on.
I'm sure Beth will email that to you because she just commented, said, stupid printers.
Stupid printers. I know. I mean, print off the internet. Come on, man.
I can fold.
Do you still have a phone book?
No.
Really? When did you give up the phone book?
Larice put it away, and we can't find it.
We can't find it. Just so you know, it's where the sunscreen is.
Every once in a while, those daggone things will still end up on your front porch.
I told you I couldn't find the sunscreen.
Yeah.
Running around the house going, where in the hell's the damn sunscreen? I got to go to this race.
Well, she hides it where you can't find it where she'll know it is.
Yeah.
And then she can't find
it. It was in a drawer. Usually,
it's left here. You fold, everything else, is here, So.
Mm-hmm.
So Dave, you coming to Key West? What the hell? What's the deal? You got your adoring fans want to know. All right. Oh Lord. Let's see here.
Actually, I was running around the house looking for sunscreen for you.
Yeah, I needed it.
I know.
I'm still. My forehead is still
And
peeling.
I have sunscreen all over this house. I mean, tons of it.
I really didn't.
And he never puts it. Well,
It's your fault.
To be honest,
it's your fault.
I never put it on either. I never wear sunscreen. And neither does he. And so,
it's your fault because that morning you said it was going to snow or it was so cold.
All right. She's got her list.
Okay.
Yeah. Dave Signs, Jeff Randall's.
Mm-hmm.
The other Dave, Mac, Ray Boone, and a rock star.
Well, we know who the rock star is, that's for sure. So, yeah. Well, that's good. I'm so glad they're going to be doing that because they had a great time doing it, and it's such a cool room. And I think I saw a comment somewhere in there from Beth that's saying no rules. That's right, no rules. And just remember, the Ready Room is brought to you by Reef Rum this year. All right, so Reef Rum's going to be up in the Ready Room doing tastings.
Yeah.
So that's fantastic. So it's a Tiki Man Radio private room brought to you by Reef Rum. All 4 nights. We've added another night, Sunday night, with Lene, the artist formerly known as Heather Hayes.
Right.
So that's going to be fun. It's going to be great.
Wow. Heather Hayes. How did you spell the last name Hayes?
Hayes.
E-S, okay. Because Larissa's maiden name is Hayes.
Really?
Hays.
Well, I'm sure back in the day you were just running around with your long hair and your pot and everything else trying to find a woman that had the same birthday as you so you could be so damn cheap.
I truly had quit all of that. I had cut my hair. And I had a decent job at a hospital.
Did you have a ponytail?
No, I was clean cut.
Really?
Yeah.
Never had a ponytail?
Oh yes, I had ponytails in my life, but not during the time.
Not
of
during that
me.
time.
Not yeah.
The 70s were rough, weren't they?
70s were fun.
70s
They were fun. I was hanging out in Colorado at the time.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Aspen to be.
Does Callie still have his ponytail? That's a question of the day.
I don't know.
Instead of asking the
on
Tiki
there.
Man, let's ask Callie. Callie, do you still have your ponytail?
He's chiming in here, so.
All right. Let's see here. Fragment drag strip. Oh, they're still on the drag strip.
Yeah, they're talking about drag racing now.
Well,
I used to live not that far from where they did Ohio Grand National, so
Really?
we used to go to that. I was actually into drag racing long before NASCAR.
Kevin Phelps, our good buddy, who is in charge of the humidor here at the Chocolate Bar, and does a great job with that because I don't know anything about it, is really big into drag racing. What was you laughing at there?
Well, Reese told on Flaz and said, yeah, but he still has his porn stash.
Oh, porn stash. Bone chicka bow bow.
She's
telling on you.
She's looking for a spanking.
Hey now.
Hey now.
That's not this kind of radio.
That's right. My granddaughters both my granddaughters are listening and watching, so we got to be careful.
Did I tell you about how
This ain't Gary X show.
Michelle Myers? Did I tell you how Michelle Myers really surprised us last night at the restaurant?
Well, you started to.
I know, and I got shut down.
Yes, you did.
But anyway, we're sitting there. We just got, they gave us some free champagne because it was a birthday. The lady came up from the back of the restaurant with a bottle of wine and a little note from Michelle that said, "Here, I want you to enjoy this with your dinner tonight." So Michelle purchased a bottle of wine by surprise, on the telephone with the restaurant we were in.
Damn.
Yeah.
I feel bad about them stale cupcakes we got y'all.
Yeah. No kidding.
I just ate
that's
one.
a
What do you
little
mean? That wasn't
extra
that bad.
over the top, but nice.
Yeah.
See, I was considerate. I didn't get you stale cupcakes.
Yeah.
I didn't get you.
Well,
I didn't get stale cupcakes.
We gave Alex $3, and he's going to get them on the.
That's wow. Yeah.
I got you a race. Now I got to get.
That's over
I got to
the
get
top.
Reese.
Well, that's true, and thank you for that. That was a fantastic present for us all to go and have a good time and a great time.
It's one of those things of I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that again. I just got lucky.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you ever had one of those friends? Go ahead.
Callie cut his tail a couple of years ago. By the
Did
way.
he really? Oh, damn.
It got in the way of jiu-jitsu training.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he is. He's I forget what belt he is now, or he may be black.
He's a black belt, I'm pretty sure.
Damn
pretty
thing
sure,
kept hitting him in the eyeball.
I'm sure.
When your opponent grabs that ponytail, it's just a pain.
Yeah, that's right.
I got another Brett Burns tune for you. This one's called Going Ugly Early Tonight. All right, here we go.
Well, me and Bobby Ray were going down to a pickup joint just outside of town. A meat market where you pick up chicks. Well, knowing Bobby Ray as I do, he'll be going home alone before the night is through. He's just too darn picky. He's always wanting to score big. Well, I'm not leaving here alone. I'm gonna compromise early on. Yeah, I'm going ugly early tonight. She may not be a beauty queen, but that's alright. I'm not waiting around for one that looks good in the light. I'm going ugly early tonight. So Bobby, I says, please don't stare, but check them two out standing over there. He says, you mean the good-looking blonde and the one with the big zits? I said, yeah, that's right, and here's my plan. I'm not going for Miss Scandinavian, her little chubby friend. Well, that's my pick. You can drink pretty, but not skinny. You get too picky, well, you ain't getting any. So I'm going ugly early tonight. She may not be a beauty queen, but that's alright. I'm not waiting around for one that looks good in the light. I'm going ugly early tonight. sudden, my surprise, the pretty one was giving me the eye, and I was fixing to move up from a 2 to a 10. She said, you know, I don't live too far from here. I'll get my purse and you pay for the beers. And I was feeling pretty puffed up till she turned to her friend. I guess she didn't think I'd hear those hurtful words she whispered in little Chubby's ear. I'm going ugly early tonight. His friend is better looking, but I ain't got the time. I'm not waiting around for one that looks good in the light. She said, I'm going ugly early tonight. You know, she really hurt my pride, but way down deep inside, I'm glad she's going ugly early tonight.
Hey everybody, join us for Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time right here on Tiki Man Radio every Sunday. Come over and be part of the show. We'll be streaming live on the Cammy's Grammy Live Cam on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and get into the chat and be a part of the show. That's Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time right here on Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio station.
the sun goes down,
Hey y'all, this is the original hippie chick, and you're listening to the best coastal Americana music on the planet. Tiki Man Radio, tikimanradio.com. Your happy place.
All right, you guys ready? Here we go.
Aliens landed in old Key West, right around the time of Fantasy Fest. In the old graveyard, the ship came down. 3 little green men headed out into town. They'd come to see if the stories were true, that we were taken from the oven just a little too soon. Well, it happens there was a parade that night, and those little green men had never seen such a sight. Boys with boys and girls with girls, and sights unseen on any other world. You'd think it'd be strange to see little green men, but during Fantasy Fest, well, it fit right in. Nobody noticed the night when the aliens came, because in Key West only normal is strange. The inmates are running the asylum again. Nobody noticed the night when the aliens came. Well, it didn't take long till they filled right at home. Nobody noticed they were short, green and alone. Then at the corner of Duval and Caroline Street, somebody passed them a joint of medical weed. Now, alien physiology and THC would be like you and I doing acid and speed. They started chugging Guinness stout at Irish Kevin's. Soon they forgot just where they were heading, so they each drank 17 Jaeger bombs, and they all got tattoos that said, I love Mom. They studied anatomy at the Red Garter Saloon, then found a karaoke bar, sang Jimmy Buffett tune. Nobody noticed the night when the aliens came, because in Key West only normal and strange. The inmates are running the asylum again. Nobody noticed the night when the aliens came. Just before dawn they made it back to their craft, with 3 pounds of weed and a bag full of swag. And as they flew off into the night, somebody heard them exclaim, Desdemona was right! Just beyond Pluto, they left a big sign saying stay away from Earth, but folks are out of their minds. Nobody noticed the night when the aliens came, because in Key West only normal is strange. The inmates are running the asylum again. Nobody noticed the night when the aliens came. Nobody noticed the night when the aliens came.
That's right. When the aliens came to Key West, they just fit right in. It was Fantasy Fest. Nobody knew a damn thing.
I knew you were going to say
Such
that.
a clever written song by Jack Mosley.
Yeah.
One of my favorite ones that he's done, and he's done a bunch of them over the years. So, hey, if you haven't liked the video yet, please hit the one on the left. It helps us out tremendously. It helps us out with our reach for our sponsors, which is very important. And I played that video earlier. If you're looking for somebody, you know, if you know somebody, or if you've got a small business that you need to get the word out, reach out to us at tikimanradio@gmail.com. We have sponsorship packages for large and small businesses. It's been somewhat of a difficult year, and we are almost to the jumping off point with our new T-shirt company.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yeah, so I looked at the...
do they do hats too?
Yes, they do.
They do hats.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
And they do all, you know, I was talking to them, I'm like, well, it's getting hoodie weather, you know, so we need
That'd be cool.
shirts and hoodies and things of that nature. So we're working out all the details. I got to look at the first look of how the website's going to look the other day. And so behind the scenes, we're working hard behind that as well.
Breaking news.
Wait a minute. Let me do my breaking news name here. Hold on just a second. Here we go. Whoop, no, wait. No, that's not it either. Here we go. And breaking news coming from the chat or text message or all ports in between. B-Dog has the breaking news. All right.
Brother from another mother, Rick Martinez, says, I'm coming to your July party.
Well, there you go.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear
he sent me a message and said, "Are you coming to my birthday party, October the 5th?" And I'm like, "Well, I can't make it. I can't make the party, but I would love to have him."
But the question is, will he come as a pirate?
Oh yeah.
He better come as a pirate.
That's what I'm saying. He better.
He is a pirate. All right. He is a professional pirate.
Better come as a pirate.
I'm not going to lie. One day, because I have a treasure chest I keep for kids, they earn stuff, and I have a treasure chest, and they're like, "Where did you get the treasure chest?" And this is from a pirate, and they're like, and I'm like, and they're like, "You know a pirate?" And I said, "I know a real pirate." And they're like, and I'm like, "Look," and I just opened up my Facebook and I said, "Look," and they're like, "Oh!" I'm like, "I told you I know a real pirate."
That's right. And Rick, my brother from another mother, has this week's reef rum recipe, and that's another segment that I'm working on and putting together. And
what was that?
Yeah, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. Get ready for Key West right now, but this one is. All right, so try this. 2 ounces of reef rum, the best rum, all right, and 1.5 ounces of habanero whiskey.
Ooh. Never
had any habanero whiskey.
That's hot.
Yeah, you have.
Have I?
Yeah, remember we were getting little samples of them down there at the A1A concert. Down the river, they was giving us those little bottles that were habanero whiskey.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what those were.
I've been drunk since then. I can't remember that. But, all right. And squeeze of, all right. So let's go back here. 2 ounces of reef rum, 1.5 ounces of habanero whiskey, squeeze of lime, shake well and top with Sprite. You got a hot beach.
Hot beach.
There we go.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah, interesting. So, and we're going to put these together in a professional format and play those each and every week here on the, because he's got a nice bar as well at his house, and he's always mixing up some new recipes with reef rum. Doing a fantastic job of spreading the word for reef rum. And, and remember, these sponsors, if you don't buy the product or we don't support the product, the sponsors go away. So I'm telling you, if you like rum, or even if you like it, it's almost like drinking a whiskey. Smooth bourbon. It's really good, really good. Mm-hmm. It's so good that make sure you get 2 bottles, because the first bottle will go really fast. Especially if Larice is around. So thank you for that.
I have a bottle at home, I want to say, but it's now locked in the safe.
Yeah. Don't tell her where it's at. Okay, I'm just telling you if you won't drink it.
She's like, I'll get into that safe.
Poor thing, she can't help it. You know why she can't help it? Because it's so damn good.
Yes, that's why.
That's right. That's right. We've got a brand new JBL travel moment coming up here at noon with our good friend Joe Leo with JBL Travel Group. And you can reach out to them at
732-831-5200.
That's right. That's right. Here's a little secret. My daughter is thinking about going to Costa Rica.
That's exciting. She needs to go.
Yeah, so she may be going.
Get out of school?
Well,
I'd like to know the secret.
Well, believe it or not, teachers can go on vacation and take trips and not have to worry about that.
They must get the time off, of course. We don't.
Yeah, it's all part of the benefits and stuff, So I
get 3 personal days. That's what Panama City's for.
And they go a lot longer than here. They start earlier and go longer. And but she's looking forward to that.
Nice.
So very excited about that. And if you want to go to the 4th annual Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise in Costa Rica, reach out to Joe at
732-831-5200.
That's right. That's right. I haven't got an update lately of how many we got going, but I know there's a there's a limit there, where to get the price and everything, the way it's all locked in. So we got to make sure if you're on the fence, now's the time to do it.
Yes.
Kind of like the Tiki Head DJ thing for an hour. You're looking for listen, it's September. Mm-hmm. All right. And next thing you know, it'll be Christmas. That's just the way it works.
It's coming quick.
You're looking for a special gift for somebody that you can't get anywhere else. Tiki Head DJ for an hour is a very good gift. All right. So send me an email at tikimanradio@gmail.com. Right? And if you're looking for, you got somebody that's got a bar, a tiki bar or something at a special place in their backyard or whatever, reach out to Cammy's Grammy and get their name on that. That makes an excellent Christmas gift as well.
Yeah, I got a good friend from the fishing club's got a tiki bar now.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. You need to get him a sign there for Cammy's Grammy. Let's see here. Julie says, it's at the very end of school. There you go.
That's why. At the very end.
My boss said, Miss Lynn, go. There we go.
There you go.
Point proven. It can be done.
Yeah.
Hats. I have had another successful weekend with my Tiki Man Radio hat surviving. It's Mo.
That's funny, Mo.
Anytime Mo can make it through the weekend and she still has her hat, it was a good weekend. All right. So what else we got going on around here? You guys are awful quiet this morning.
No, we're not.
I mean, we read, you printed off the internet. We read that.
Yeah. I want to ask a question about the hats.
You want to ask a question about, go ahead and ask your question.
Okay. Maybe the supplier or the people they're getting it from can also get your logo and thing on a hat that doesn't have the vent on the back. In other words, it's a solid cap.
Yeah.
And that would be, I would like that.
You mean like this hat?
Like that hat, yes. That would work, absolutely.
Yeah.
Put those up.
That's a winter hat. The other one's a summer hat.
Well, okay, fine.
Yeah.
I've got a summer hat, I guess.
Who was it that was asking about the hat that didn't have the thing on the back of it?
It doesn't? Wait.
No, they
was that
wanted
you?
the thing.
They want a stretch fit hat. Is what you're talking about?
Somebody was complaining about the
that kind. I like a snapback hat. That's what I was asking.
A snapback hat.
Snapback hat.
Naturally.
Instead of that adjustable snapback, because
these
for those they're okay. I like them, but they just work themselves loose. I just like a snapback cap.
Well, your head keeps growing. So.
No, it keeps shrinking actually.
Snapback hat. Okay.
Yeah, snapback.
Right. Never heard of it.
Yeah, a regular hat that snaps.
Yeah.
Click.
Okay.
Yeah, not the. I kind of like
Usually
these.
it's got a Velcro thing on it. Sometimes.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a solid hat. So you're talking more of these.
Yeah, I think those with
this one also survived the trip to where do we go? To Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah. Yeah.
Need to get some bucket hats or sun hats.
Yeah.
That's Tiki Man Radio on them.
Bucket hats.
Bucket hats. They're like the beach hats,
like what you got on.
No, that ain't a bucket hat.
No.
Oh.
What's a bucket hat?
A bucket hat.
It's cloth.
Yeah, you see people wear it at the beach all the time. They're like bucket.
Oh, yeah.
It's cloth. The best thing I could do is
I used to have a Dale Jr. one.
Oh, you talking about like floppy hats?
It's like a
floppy fishing hat.
Right. It looks like
a boonie hat. Some people call them like boonie hats.
Boonie hat.
It looks like a spare tire that's got no air in it.
No.
Something like that.
No, like a fishing hat, I guess.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
A floppy hat.
Callie says maybe tank tops and sleeveless T-shirts.
Yeah. Well, we
just cut the sleeves off of ours, Callie.
Well, okay, so we did have a request as far as tank tops go. We were on just the straight up and down straps, and then girls, we asked for the racerback, and then some ladies didn't like the racerback, so I guess just go back to the straight up and down straps.
Well, I think with our new company that we're talking to, we can get any style that we want.
I guess it's whatever.
Callie says boonie hat. Yes.
Boonie hat.
Boonie hat. Okay.
Do you know what a boonie hat is?
And
you're from California? My God.
Well,
damn it, Callie.
I'll show you what one is.
A boonie hat.
A boonie hat. Never heard of a boonie hat. Is this related to a toboggan?
No.
Could be.
No, not at all.
We do need some toboggans, though.
Yeah, Tiki Man toboggan.
Yeah, that'd be
We
good.
do. And say, this is a toboggan in the South.
I don't leave toboggans laying around. Clarice always steals them.
Clarice has one of those. Yeah.
That's a boonie hat.
Yeah, Clarice has
Let
one.
me see what a boonie hat is.
It's a boonie hat.
Okay, you got one of those.
Yeah, I do
I
a
would
kind
too.
of like that, but she's even got a better one.
What do you
have
call
one
it?
too.
What?
What do you call that? A hat?
Yeah, just kind of an, I don't know, a
Aussie
sun
hat.
hat, an Aussie sun hat.
Well, right off the website, they're literally called boonie hats.
Boonie hats, okay.
Out in the boonies with them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's what they're referring to, out in the
For
boonies.
sure, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, that makes sense, I guess.
Military wears them, like in the desert, things like that, cover up, help
Yeah.
protect your face from the sun.
Okay. Are they vented?
Some of them are.
Yeah, some of them do have
aren't.
vents in them, yeah.
I would think they would be vented on the side or something, because if you're going to be out in the boonies, you're going to be out in the woods, or you're going to be hiking or something, you need something with air.
Yeah, they got
Yeah, some of them are, some of them aren't. It depends on what you get.
You got 3 rivet holes on each side.
Yeah, yeah.
That's called a vent, huh? What?
All right, so we are in the countdown for the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase. Everything is booked and ready and locked. And remember, the Navy will be cooking all 3 days. All that money goes to the United States Navy. We're very happy to have them back with the hamburgers and hot dogs. People are like, well, can we get this and we get that? It's not a restaurant. It's a... We're just very fortunate to have food. I mean, if you guys have been going to the Songwriter Showcase from its...
Since the beginning.
Yeah,
yes.
since the beginning, we didn't have food. We had pizza. That was...
And poor John.
Poor John.
John had...
Yeah. John! John's going to die. He's going to get 1,200 pizzas.
Yeah.
The JoJo's.
Yeah. Poor John had to carry all
And then by
pizzas.
day 3, man, you can't
That's
eat
a
no
long
more
way
pizza.
to go.
You
Yeah.
can't eat no more pizza.
No, you're like, I'm all backed up. I can't eat no more pizza.
Our volunteers are like, I can't eat no more pizza. I'm like, well, it's not for you. It's for the people. But yeah, that's how we had to do it then, because we didn't have any place to. I always felt like we did. That little guy out there selling pot in that little bitty.
In the little, I don't know, little stand.
Little stand.
Like
I mean, it's
the
just
little
right
stand,
outside the
yeah.
Tiki House. What was with the Tiki House? Tiki House isn't there anymore. It's over on Duval Street. But there was a little room right outside.
A little stand.
Little stand, but it was built onto the Tiki. No, it was separate, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And
separate.
there was a guy in there who was stoned all day long, and he was selling pot, right?
Yeah.
And I always thought, man, this would make a great hot dog stand right here. We need to be selling hot dogs, or or have a bartender, because people were going over to Captain Tony's. We were so busy. People, I mean, for those of you that have went into what once was the Tiki House, it was spilled out into Green Street. Police were coming by all the time. Y'all got to get out of the road. You got to get out of the street. People were going over to Captain Tony's and getting beer and pissing them off and coming back over to the Tiki House. I'm like, we need a bigger place.
Yeah.
And here we are,
So when I got a question about Rick's.
All right.
One year I was there. There was a guy who came in with a Tupperware thing, and it was full of bacon. Cooked bacon. Who was that guy? What? He was handing out.
That has stuck in your memory, like.
Well, who was that guy? They called him Bacon Man or something like that.
Every time we bring up
I don't
Showcase,
know
he
who
thinks
that
of
guy
bacon.
was, but he was bringing bacon.
He was with the charity that we had that year.
Oh. I don't remember.
Surf Riders.
Surf Riders.
Surf Riders. He was with Surf
Bacon.
Riders.
Yeah.
And apparently he's a bacon guy.
Okay.
And y'all really need to get together. Y'all love each other.
Well, when I was cooking burgers that next year, I was wanting him around so he could put some bacon on the burgers. But he never showed up again.
No.
Callie says pot smokers would appreciate a hot dog stand.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, slushy machine or something, for God's sakes. But, yeah. Yeah, he was with Surf Riders, and he brought bacon and had bagged.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
He really kind of helped with the cooking of the.
I think he brought the bacon because he'd been over to see the guy in the pot thing. As Shy Patty was trying to, Little Outhouse, the ticket booth. What's it called, for God's sakes?
The Smoke Shack.
Smoke Shack. There we go. All right, here's your JBL Travel Minute for the week. And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Good morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. And this week I want to talk about solo travel. We get a lot of phone calls from the baby boomer generation. And that population is, a lot of them have lost their significant others, unfortunately. And this baby boom generation is people that were born between 1946 and 1964. And they have a real need to get out into the world and socialize and travel. And their goal is actually to check off some of those bucket list destinations that they didn't get to. They want to travel solo, but they don't want to travel alone, if you get my gist. So what they look for is they look for small cruises, like river cruises that don't have a lot of people on it, but that have people in their age range. And also because those small river cruises have structured tours built into the package so that they are traveling with other people. They're also very interested in small group escorted tours or guided tours where, again, they're going to find people in their age range and they're also going to be a structured guided tour so that they don't feel like they're traveling alone and they feel safe while they're traveling. We also get calls, and not as many, but we get calls from the millennials or the Gen Y people. And those are people that were born between 1981 and 1986, but they're looking for a little different type of travel. They want travel that helps them focus on self-care, personal development, and the opportunity to disconnect from the daily stresses and their cell phone. And they're looking for something that offers adventure and exploration. So actually the thrill of navigating unfamiliar territories and experiencing new cultures is a very significant draw for them. The driving factor behind this generation is actually social media influencers, and more specifically on platforms like Instagram or TikTok, which inspires them to travel solo and encourages them to share their experiences to encourage other people that might want to travel solo. So there's been a lot of that going on lately, and we've been following that trend and doing some more marketing on social media in TikTok and Instagram geared towards those people. Now, I'm bringing this up today because I was recently asked to do a speech about solo travel at one of our recent travel industry conferences for new travel agents, to kind of give them an idea of what niches are out there, or niches, however you want to say it, are out there that they can kind of fit into. I thought it would be a good topic today because I know all of us know a lot of people that love to travel and shy away from it because they don't want to travel by themselves. So there are things that they can do that will make them feel comfortable and make them feel like they're with other people. So if you know anybody that is in that situation, tell them they got a friend at the JBL Travel Group, and we'll handle all their solo travel for them and help them find just the right thing so they feel comfortable and safe. Anyway, this has been Joe Leo with this week's JBL Travel Minute. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200. The official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. This hour of the show is brought to you by JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. In order Organizer for the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise every year in May, where we go island hopping around the Caribbean. JBL Travel Company specializes in cruises and all-inclusive resorts for family vacations, group travel, destination weddings, and honeymoons for over 10 years. You should always take the Tiki Man's advice and travel with somebody you know. Reach out to Joe at 732-831-5200. Make sure you check out the JBL Travel Minute every Sunday at noon on Tiki Man Radio. During Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man, you'll learn something new every week. That's JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. MFG Records Tropical Division is a big supporter of Tiki Man Radio and live cam for Tropical Country on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. They're also sponsor for the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound. If you want to take your music to the next level, reach out to MFG Records, music for grown-ups, and Dave Sines and Beth Travers will take care of you. MFG Records, the official record label of Tiki Man Radio. Goaltending services, our good friends Gypsy Travels will take you out to the sandbars of the Florida Keys. It's time to get off the bar stools and get on another bar, a sandbar, with Gypsy Travels and GTS Charters. And now with Goaltending Services Outfitters, you can get the equipment you need, you can get the apparel you need, grab you some drinks and some souvenirs. That's Goaltending Services, the elite place to be if you're going to a sandbar or being on the water in the Florida Keys. Reach out to them today. Goaltending Services. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Make sure you visit the newly opened Goaltending Outfitters upstairs from the Hurricane Hole Restaurant at the dock. GTS Charters and Goaltending Outfitters. There's no better place to be in the Florida Keys.
Somebody asked me if they thought I could be happy living all my days down in Belize, and I thought, why not? I always like it hard. So I started listing reasons why I like it there. Sunny days of fishing in the salty air, and the stars at night. There ain't no ambient light. The good life gives you what you need, and I believe happiness sure counts a lot. They say successful men get what they want, happy men want just what they got. And the good life for me comes naturally down in yeah, the island where we live is small and intertwined. They got their own pace, they call it island time. When they say right away, they just may not mean today. They say, what's your hurry, man, don't worry. Don't you know San Pedro days go slow. The island life will get you pretty soon, set you down into a slower mode. That's when all your tensions go. Flip-flops and an old t-shirt, cut off straw hat, sunglasses won't hurt, 'cause it's a sunny day. I always like it that way. People are all friendly, whoa, they love themselves. When they get into trouble, they help each other out. It's the Christian way. I always like it that way. Yeah, the good life gives you what you need, and I believe happiness counts a lot. Successful men get what they want, happy men want just what they got. And the good life for me comes naturally down in Belize.
Coming at you live from the Cruising Tiki's in Beaufort, North Carolina. We got Captain Jose at the helm, and we got
Ed.
Dana, Felicia,
Ed. Jay.
and Sherry.
Hi, Ed and Pat.
When I get high, you don't want me around. I'm banned from every Hooters bar in town. I'm an SOB when I get really pissed. Got my butt kicked out of better places than this. But when they cut you off at Nippers, man, you're really drunk. When Johnny rolls you down the hill while you heave and chunt, you get run over by a golf cart and your rental boat is sunk. When they cut you off at Nippers, man, you're really drunk. The office party just last New Year's Eve, my boss kindly asked me if I would leave. Every bar and lounge and honky-tonk saloon, keep me out if there is a full moon. But when they cut you off at Nippers, man, you're really drunk. When Johnny rolls you down the hill while you heave and chunt, you get run over by a golf cart and your rental boat is sunk. When they cut you off at Nippers, man, you're really drunk. At the AA meeting, I've been dismissed. At Pete's Pub, I'm on his blacklist. Seems no one loves me anymore except the girl at the AK liquor store. Man, you're really drunk when they cut you off at Nippers. Man, you're really drunk. Hey, Troy, slip me one on the side, would you? Donna, Could I have my golf cart keys back?
Yes, please. Can I have my golf cart keys back? That'd be great. So Tim Campbell says this is a bucket hat. Can you all see that?
Yep.
Is it a bucket hat?
Yeah, bucket hat and the boonie hat. There's a slight difference between the two. Yes.
And I was watching that video, and let me see here. Let me go back. Let me go back here to.
I can't see it.
Let me go here and see if I can fast forward here. Is that a bucket hat?
Where?
No.
Right there?
No, not a bucket hat.
Because the hippie chick put it on. Is that a bucket hat?
No, that's a top hat.
No.
That's kind of a half.
Well, I don't know. Y'all are constantly changing things here, so I.
Kind of a
The
half
bucket
top
hat is white and it says Ace Hardware upside down on it.
Yeah, and it is.
I'm going to give you the official definition. There's the difference between a bucket hat and a boonie hat.
Okay.
Boonie hats have a wider brim to provide extra shade coverage. Bucket hats have taller crowns, making them more visible.
Okay.
Okay.
I like my definition.
So that's the difference, Flash.
I see.
That's the difference between a bucket and a boonie.
Yeah, it's on the internet. You can believe it.
I have.
Well, it is true. I do know for a fact that is the difference.
Right. Prep that baby out.
I have owned both.
Okay.
All right, Ben.
There's the vented one.
We are clarifying America as we go.
That's
Y'all
right.
need to get your act together and learn how to say bucket hat.
Well,
kind of like fishing solo or traveling solo is fishing, really.
It's traveling solo. Let's call it what it really is: hookup travel.
Hookup travel. Is that?
I was just thinking when he was talking about that, I'm like, man, that sounds like every episode of The Love Boat.
The Love Boat.
Exactly.
Get on the boat by yourself and find love. At the end of
the Love Boat.
I love that show. That was a great show.
The plane.
That was Fantasy Island.
That's Fantasy Island.
That came on right after the Love Boat.
It did, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Right after the Love Boat.
Yeah, Fantasy Island. Which was crazy because Fantasy Island, I mean, it would turn into a whole, everybody goes to their rooms, right? And the next thing you know, they're in a whole nother country, or this is going on and that is going on and all kinds of stuff. Fantasy Island, they're fantasies, So.
Did you say that flash that just happened?
Yes, a little flickering going there with the video.
Okay.
Thanks for pointing that out. Now everybody sees it. Everybody's like, there's something wrong with my TV. No, it's not your TV. Sometimes you need to take your TV and shake it.
I was like, did the app update again?
No, but there is a Radio Boss update, by the way. It does not affect a damn thing, okay? Y'all freak out. Everybody freaks out
Is
over
this
an
an
update.
additional to that one we had like 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, which means they need to fix something with the last update.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I was gonna say, didn't we just update like 2 weeks ago?
Rick didn't do any updates, and he's still back. He's like, well, it's asking me for me to pay for it. I'm like, it was a year ago. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I'm like, just don't worry about it. You just stay where you.
Good to know.
I'm not going to go to the trouble of sending you the code. Because apparently you're not going to use it anyway. But I did have, I did put in, if, the DJs, right? Y'all make sure that if you have a commercial or a sound bite from somebody, it needs to be listed as a commercial. I know you know this, but I was listening to one of the shows, and it cut off our producer, Monica.
Yeah, I have all mine marked as commercials, but for some odd reason, there's just a couple of them that, and I don't know why, but that it will cut them off. Right? I don't know why, but they are marked as commercials. So I don't know. I have to. I don't know.
Well, now that you've said that, the person that knows that it's them will say, "No, see, it's not just me." But I believe that's what is going on with that one. Like
I said, it only, and I know it just does it to like the 1 or 2 commercials, and that's it. The rest of them are fine. Yeah, so I don't know.
Let me check all my cords here. Make sure everything's all plugged in good.
I may have to have you come over and help me find the source of my hum.
I think that's that USB button.
You think?
I was listening to that the other night. I had my headphones on and I could hear it. And I think that's what that is. because you have to start trying to eliminate things, right? So if you take OBS off, that hum will go away. You put it back on, it'll come back on, I believe.
If on the board, if I mute channel 5, it goes away as well.
Well, boards go bad.
Yep.
Boards go bad. They sure do. Let's see here. Not me, is it? No, Callie, it's not you. No. Hey, the kids are doing a great job, and let's see if I can find this.
He's teaching the kids about meta.
Yeah, they sent out a video. I caught it on YouTube, and I'm like, hey, man, send that to me. Here we go.
Hello, Tiki Man Radio listeners. This is Surf's Up student crew from Antioch High School in sunny California, home of the Panthers. My name is Alondra, and we are the graduating class of 2026. And we hope that you, our wonderful listeners, will join us for lunch while we talk and play cool vibe music for you on Tuesdays at noon Eastern Island Time. So, stay tuned to the best radio station on the planet, Tiki Man Radio, tikimanradio.com, your happy place.
Ah, there you go.
I love that.
Yeah. That's great. I mean, you know.
Callie, we're going to have to do like a big Zoom call with Callie, and he's going to have to teach us all these new tricks.
Well, you know, you really should, there's a good one, have Callie on your show.
Take the game to the next level.
That's a great idea. You guys need to have each other on your show sometime to talk about, different things in radio and all that stuff. It'd be good to have Callie on there.
That would be cool.
Because of it being a high school thing, we have to be careful with pictures and things of the kids.
Right.
But now that they're into the AI,
they can animate themselves.
How
about that?
It passes the test, So
I think it's very cool.
Yeah. I thought it was really cool that they did that. So, but make sure you support these guys. These kids are, they're all out there trying to get their name out and trying to contribute to Tiki Man Radio, and that's on Tuesdays at noon during lunchtime. So check it out. Be on the radio, and they're doing a fantastic job. And Callie gets full credit for assembling this crazy group of kids that. And he puts it all together and produces it and does a fantastic job. And he will always have to, it's in his contract now, a disclaimer, he is the very first Tiki Head DJ.
That is true.
I have to put that out there.
I tell you what, those kids make some of us feel like amateurs.
Truly.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. So,
what are you looking at?
I don't know. It just that picture looks darker than normal. I was in here.
Yes, it does. Well, I think maybe it's because we got two black banners on a black background. Maybe that's why it looks a little darker.
Maybe that's it.
Maybe that's it. It's got that black one, and that black one just kind of brings it down.
Yeah, I don't know.
That must be it.
I don't know. I was in here this morning changing out light bulbs and stuff because I was like, it just doesn't look right or whatever. But, yeah. But okay. Let's see here. I wanted to say that I love this so much. Wish my school could get
their lives together
and do something. Yes. Well, the kids are doing a great job, and maybe you can, Julie, you can go to the music director there at your school and have him listen to the show. If you have a music director that can turn that show on and listen to these other kids producing shows, it might inspire them to do the same thing.
Right.
Yeah. My old high school that I graduated from, probably, I'm going to say maybe 8 years ago, they started a communications class, and now they operate out of the high school their own limited FM station. It's like 95.7, and the kids run the radio station. So that's pretty cool. You just go around town, and they do run advertisements for all the local businesses and all of that. And
well, and we. This is part of our, being a mentor for these kids, and we give up the airwaves, and we donate this time to the school, and Callie just gets awards every year, for being Teacher of the Year and all this stuff, So
I think it's really cool.
Which he's well deserved.
That's right.
Yeah. So very cool. Very cool. Let's see here. So who's on the poll for today's race?
I do not.
Your boy.
Really, Rossi?
Ross is on the poll for Watkins Glen up in New York, road course. And I figured you'd be all over that.
No, I did, because everybody said road courses. You see them for like 3 seconds and then they're gone for 3 minutes.
Well, that's when you're there, but
Okay.
they show the whole race when you watch it on TV.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, then maybe I will be interested.
Well, it's a lonely cameraman, waiting for him to come back around.
One guy shooting.
I tell you what, we was watching the cameraman there at Atlanta. He's a busy guy.
He's a busy guy. I would get dizzy doing that.
I know he's up there in that thing, and he picks him up, and then he's trying to follow him, and as soon as they get past him, he spins right back around to catch him again, and he just spends that whole time back and forth, spinning circles
in front of him. Remember, there was some sort of I don't know. It showed the race with the pole numbers, not pole numbers, but the whatever they call it,
the tower.
The tower, right? So he had to avoid the tower. Now I wonder if when he swung that camera around, whether that tower came into view or whether he.
No.
Now I'm thinking too much, aren't I?
No, yeah.
Because you know how you're starting to catch yourself overthinking things.
Yeah, maybe it was like a little quick switch, and it's like coming into the tower zone, but click it off, click it back on.
I always think of you when that very clever commercial comes on about people turning into their parents.
Yeah.
And the latest one is about weather, right?
Yeah.
And the guy, they're looking out there, and is that a cumulus cloud out there? And the guy's just shaking his head.
I love those commercials.
I love those
commercials. They really are good. But, Clarice is the one that has the Weather Channel on all the time.
Weather Channel on all the time.
Yeah.
So have you cut the cord yet with the Comcast? With the
she won't let me.
She won't let you. Now listen, I'm telling you, I can.
Guess what I found on the streaming on the Roku TV? There is an app that you just download. I mean, it's already there. You just, Pandora.
Yeah, Pandora.
So you've got there's your easy listening.
Well, not only that, but she loves that elevator music, and
that's what I mean.
Yeah,
Pandora, Spotify, Tidal, they all have their own.
Yeah,
their own apps.
They all have it on the streaming TV.
All you got to do is go on YouTube and search Muzak.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
yeah,
and spell it like that.
Yeah, Muzak. And what that is that old department store music and elevator music stuff. All that stuff she likes. Then create a playlist.
I love that stuff
on your
too.
YouTube, and then just hit play, and it plays all of them.
Does anybody really remember what Muzak was? They used to bring in reel-to-reel recorders, players, and in the back of the restaurant or whatever it was, this thing slowly turned, and when it got to the end, it backed up and went the other direction, and that was Muzak. It just played and played.
Yeah. Well, those are now, somebody took those reel-to-reels and put them on YouTube, playing that music.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mainly because they can get away with it. There's no royalties out there for them.
I think it's funny.
Got a point. Yeah.
Very clever.
So, I know yesterday I was sitting there because I stream everything. And I got the most basic cable. I pay for cable, but I don't have a box. I stream my cable there, Flash, through their app, and I have EPB. So it's good stuff. It's FITV is what they call it. So I'm sitting there and I'm scrolling down and I'm like, man, I just got the basic channels, and the two games that are on the channels I have suck.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hello EPB, I would really like to watch college football. And she's like, oh, so would you like to add our football and news package? I says, I could care less about the news. I want to watch football. Mm-hmm. And she's like, all right, I got you. And she said, it'll be $30 extra per month. And I said, and I can cancel that as soon as football season's over, right? And she goes, absolutely. I said, all right, let's do it.
That's cool.
And she's like, I got you down. Just reboot your router.
Yeah.
Boom. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching all the football games. It's like that.
And all that is on YouTube TV. All of the games are on YouTube TV. And, apparently there was a big deal with DirecTV and football.
Yeah.
Right? They got blacked out during a game a couple of weeks ago. But they got that all worked out from what I understand. Mm-hmm. But I was talking to Flaz, I think it was on text message, which is not even more easier, by the way. But I said, we were talking about him cutting the cable and all that stuff, and I'm like, yeah, you just got to take your boxes back. Mm-hmm. And I know he was thinking, God, We threw them boxes away a long time ago. I'm talking about the actual box that the internet is comes through.
The cable box.
The cable box.
The cable box.
I know.
Yeah.
Not the boxes.
Let me tell you, I spent over my mom. I love my mom to death, but she called me about a week ago. She called me and says, "All right, I need your help." And I was like, "What's that?" And she goes, "Well, our TV blew up, so we got a new TV." And I says, "Okay." And she goes, "I can't find anywhere on this TV where I'm supposed to plug my cable box in." And I'm like, "It's because you don't plug in a cable box anymore, Mom. Everything you got to hook your TV to the internet." And she was like, "Oh no!" And I'm like, "No, it's
this whole world's going to hell."
It's a good thing." She goes, "Then what am I supposed to do with the box?" And I says, "Give it back.
Give it back and save money, Mom.
So it was a struggle for over an hour just to get everything explained to her how she. So I got her watching the basic stuff, and I'm like, when I come up on fall break to see everybody, I'll make sure I'll show you and get your TV completely set up for you.
Yeah, come over to Miles and do it too, will you?
Listen, I miss my dad every day. All right, I miss him every day dearly. I think about him every day. But I got to tell you something. I'm so glad we never reached this stage of recording the soap operas through the internet. Okay, I'm just glad that never happened.
Golly.
Because I could just see the internet going out and like, now what? Now what? You and your newfangled stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would be calling you every 5 minutes. You'd leave the house, and he's like, "I can't get it to go on the channel I want, or
listen,
find what I need."
Old people are notorious for staying up till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning watching Ironside, and then sleeping till noon. Right. So the problems don't start till later in the day when you're trying to get done with your day.
Yeah.
And,
and it's really difficult whenever, like, when you're trying to set your TV up and it comes up with the code, and it says just scan this with your phone to be able to activate your new TV. And my mom's like, she don't my phone don't do that. So because she still got a flip phone for crying out loud.
Yeah.
So
well, let me tell you something.
So
I'll tell you an old moment for me, right? And it happens quite often, all the time. It happens to me as well, right? So we're down in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And they always got these people, that are trying to get you to go on these excursions and do this and do that. And, when we went to Jamaica, they're like, "Don't talk to those people. You come up here and talk to your concierge." But these people are here, and
that was Dominican. What? No,
this was Jamaica.
Jamaica.
So that was 3.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Right, and then there was a QR code. You just scan this QR code. And I'm like, well, I don't even have a QR code scanner or anything on my phone anymore. And he's like, well, you don't have to do that. You just take a picture of it, and it pops right up.
Yeah.
I'm like, you kids and your
newfangled stuff.
That was the first time I discovered that. So that was 3.5 years ago.
Yeah.
I thought that was the greatest thing in the world. That was kind of cool.
It is super cool.
Yeah,
and they had Red Stripe beer, didn't they?
That's right.
Yeah. So, did you drink any Red Stripe down there?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Every day.
Drink a lot of it. And those Bob Marleys.
And the Bob Marleys. Yeah.
Bob Marleys are good. B-Man in the house. Good morning to you. And the beautiful Michelle. Hope you guys are doing well down in Key West. And Shaw Patty says she has to go. Like, where the hell you got to go? What do you got to do? What's more important on a Sunday? Come on now. So good morning to you. Happy Sunday to everybody down in Key West. And, we're kind of watching those hurricanes. There's a disturbance out there, but hopefully, so far it seems like they dissipate and go different directions and whatnot. Yeah. And
well, we needed the rain, but it didn't really give us much.
We got a pretty good rain here. So the hippie chick went up to see my mom.
That's right.
And and the conversation is going, I just need to get back before it rains. And I'm like, well, it's raining hard here. What? Do I need to turn around? And what? How hard is it? I'm like, well, first of all, I don't know which direction the rain's going. It may be headed your way. All right? This is our conversation.
Lucky for me, it wasn't bad. And it was, I have this.
Like, what are you going to do? Stay with Bob till it quits raining? Come on.
Probably. She would have liked that. But.
Well, I called it a $75 rain.
$75 rain.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Well, the guy who mows my lawn charges me $75, and it just watered the lawn. It didn't water any much else other than the grass.
I see.
That's how much rain we got. Just enough to.
Next time it rains, you come over and give me $25, and I'll save you $50.
I finally got to that point in my life where I understand where my mom. She used, they come over and visit and like, all right, well, we got to go before it gets dark. We got to go home. And I'm like, I understand it now. Because I can't see drive that well after dark.
I can't see when after dark, and I can't. I get really nervous driving in the.
That's why
if it's a bad rain, I'll just pull over.
That's why most of the time, once it gets dark, Lou drives.
I can't see it.
I mean, I can, but it's not great. But yeah, so I totally get it now.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. We are those old people now.
I know. When did that happen?
I don't know. But
Welcome to my world. Class says, finally, you've come over to my way of thinking.
Well, it's already started with us because now all the kids, breaking news, the kids here are all moving.
Wait a minute.
They're moving.
Really?
They're moving.
Hold on a minute. That deserves a...
Wait a minute. Your kids?
The ones that are here, Allison and Alicia, they're both moving.
Yeah.
Alicia's getting married in the spring.
Right.
And when they get married, they had agreed once they got married.
We'll send our condolences to her. We're sorry to hear about that.
They're moving back to Ohio.
I know.
And Allison, who will be graduating from UTC in December, with her bachelor's in nursing, was just offered a position at Ohio State University Medical Center, and she has accepted. So they're moving back to Ohio.
All right. Yay, finally.
So Lou and I will be here with nobody but y'all.
Now,
chicken.
But the kids now are saying, well, you guys are going to have to, because, who's going to take care of you? You're going to have to come up. You're going to have to move back home. So
now, how long before you change your name and address?
Well, we've already.
Do you wait till they get out of town?
Well, I'm not going to lie. Lou and I have already discussed, once they move out, and we get them up to Ohio, we're trying to figure out where we're going to move so they can't find us.
That's right.
We've already been discussing, where's our next location going to be.
A year from now, it'll be like, are y'all coming up for Christmas? No. Why in the hell would we do that?
Just buy a big boat and just keep moving it.
And it's the same for them. It's the same for them. I mean, my daughter's the same way. She's like, listen, it's a pain in the ass to come to town. Okay, I got to go see this person. I got to go see that person. I got to go here. I got to go there. I don't get to relax on my vacation. I get it. I understand.
Yeah, a lot of family got upset.
Of course, I'm like, the hell with all them people. You just come see me.
Yeah, a lot of family got upset with me this summer because they're like, are you coming up, on your summer break? I says, no. And they're like, well, you said you were coming up for your summer break. And I says, I've never had the summer off ever because I've always, with my job. This is my first time in my life I've ever had summer off. I says, and when I come up there, it ain't like I can get everybody in one place and see everybody. No, I have to run all over God's creation. And I'm like, it's not a relaxing vacation.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm like,
no.
I'm going to relax.
The beautiful Sean Crawley says, hello, Uncle Alex. So Uncle Alex waved to the beautiful Sean Crawley. She's out there.
Oh, I got the cup, Sean, right here.
Yeah, let's see here. Wait a minute. Let me get the...
Give class in the picture.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, we can go hang out there, Michelle. Sounds like a plan.
So, we got to get them moved up here.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't got to go to Memphis.
Which will be soon.
I know. I'm the only one that hadn't been to Memphis. I get it, And I was explaining this to somebody the other day that the real reason that I don't go to Memphis is I hate Memphis. Okay, I love you guys dearly. Okay.
Yeah.
But I understand you hate Memphis too.
And that's why you leave it.
And that's why you're moving. And, when I was traveling and I was in the finance business all those years, I hated going to Memphis. I certainly didn't drive it because it's the most boring drive. Nobody cares what's past Nashville. Okay?
Because there's nothing past Nashville.
There's nothing past Nashville.
Other than Bucksnort.
Bucksnort.
Yeah.
He has a T-shirt from Bucksnort because there's nothing else to do. Okay?
And it's literally just a gas station.
They've added a porn store.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
because
now you can go to the gas station and just down on the other side of the overpass.
The last thing we need is more breeding in Bucksnort, okay? Hopefully they'll close that place down. We don't need any more breeding in Bucksnort. We need that place to go away. But I hated going to Memphis because it's so crime infested, and I know a lot of places are, but I had a lot of bad experiences in Memphis, and that's why I just put it off. But
He keeps spitting it off.
The parties in Memphis are going to be they're coming down to where there may only be one more. You never know.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
I know I need to get over there and fulfill my obligation of being there.
You do.
You could come over in December and cheer Michelle and I and maybe Lou on as we participate in the 10K.
Oh God!
In December? Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
That ain't gonna happen. Y'all crazy.
We're doing a 10K for charity. Yes.
Yeah, that ain't happening. And y'all knock yourselves out with that, okay?
I'll be too cold. Y'all knock yourself out.
You're gonna go run.
Yeah, that ain't. I'm already saying that ain't happening.
You're gonna go run on your own? Come on now. Come on.
On purpose?
On purpose? Yeah. You're gonna do that on purpose?
Well, crazy me in November, I am already signed up, registered. I will be running a half marathon in November in Chickamauga.
Well, good for you,
and
man.
then be doing a 10K there in Memphis.
Well, more power to you, because that's the craziest thing I ever heard. But go ahead, knock yourself out, enjoy it.
See you at the one in Chattanooga. How about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
that's in November. It's not.
Yeah, are they gonna have that on TV? Can we sit here and eat while you're doing
We
that?
can hold up signs.
Go beat dog.
Go beat dog.
Go beat dog.
That's funny.
Lord have mercy.
That's awesome. Good for you, man.
Are you looking to grow your business and get your brand out there? Well, come be part of the Tiki Man Radio family. With over 10 years of branding experience, over 12,000 subscribers on YouTube, and a worldwide audience, Tiki Man Radio can take your business to the next level. Have you checked into local advertising? 15-second slots for thousands of dollars, sandwiched in between the news and 25 other businesses? Internet radio takes your business around the world. Let me tell you what Tiki Man Radio is all about. We're all about branding. We are all about getting your name to the listener base that you're looking for. We have sponsorship packages for large and small businesses with several live shows every week, music festivals in Key West and on the road, and the capability to come to your business. Tiki Man Radio becomes your part. Reach out to us at tikimanradio@gmail.com for the sponsorship package that fits your need. Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio. Come over and be part of the family.
Key West has a brand new brew pub, and you're going to love what they have brewing on their menu. That's right, the Blast Beer Company's southernmost pint brew pub, located at 522 Front Street in downtown Key West. Open 7 days a week from noon until 10 p.m. Offers handcrafted beer and made-to-order signature food dishes. On tap are 3 of their signature beers: the Southernmost Pint Golden Ale, the Save the Day IPA, and the Hazy Lady New England IPA, and many other tasty handcrafted beers brewed on-site right here in Key West. And if you're not a beer drinker, don't worry, as they have available on their menu wine and other adult beverages and booze-free drinks. While enjoying a pint or two, check out their amazing menu of small fare items made to order that include local favorites, guac and chips, and Mexican esquites street corn. And their delicious main course items, Caribbean chicken salad, and trade wind meatballs. Stop in and enjoy one of their tastings of 4 different beer offerings of your choice. Or just enjoy a pint or two while taking in the aromas of beer being brewed on site and relaxing inside their brew pub atmosphere. Better yet, soak up the wonderful Key West weather and enjoy one of their handcrafted beers while hanging out on their great outdoor patio with music videos, movies, and sports games. Come by and watch your favorite team play on the biggest screen around. That's Blast Beer Company, Southernmost Pint Brew Pub, located at 522 Front Street here in Key West. Blast Beer Company, around since 1992, making beer 1 barrel at a time.
Nailtini Nail Bar and Day Spa in Key West offers a relaxing and serene atmosphere. Whether you are visiting Key West or a local, Nailtini is your temporary getaway from stressful everyday life. We provide a wide range of services. Dr. Lesson offers Botox and fillers by appointment only. We have skincare that includes waxing and...
This is Robin Tricker, and you're listening to The Tiki Man on Tiki Man Radio, your happy place.
Savannah or Louisiana, put me on a boat to Havana, someplace where it's safe and warm, no chance of a winter storm, just don't take me north of the palm tree line. I've traveled to the east, traveled to the west, when I'm southbound it's still the best, no need for that other direction, I finally made the disconnection, now you won't find me north of the palm tree line. Up there where the temps are low, ain't no place I wanna go. Now I can give you several reasons why I never miss the seasons. If you're on vacation, need a destination, turn to the lower half of the nation. Look south and pick your spot. Play it cool when the nights are hot, and get away from north of the palm tree line. Miss the seasons. If you've got a boat, she's ready for the water. Steer her south where the girls are hotter. Chart a course, then set sail all the way to Fort Lauderdale. Just don't steer her north of the palm tree line. The seasons. If you're feeling lazy, everything is hazy. The winter months are driving you crazy. Jump up and pack your case. Take it down to a sunny place. Take a break from north of the palm tree line. I travel to the east, travel to the west. When I'm southbound, it's still the best. No need for that other direction. I finally made the disconnection. Now you won't find me north. Oh no, you won't find me north. I said you won't find me north of the palm tree line.
Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's The Big Show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Cammy's Grammy Live from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After The Big Show, it's Tuesday on the Island Replay with B-Man and Michelle, recorded live from Key West. Later that afternoon, it's 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick. You never know where he's going to pop up. On the Road with Rick the Stick, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Island Time every Sunday. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m., get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Tuesday at noon, it's Surfs Up with Callie McCool and the student crew. Tiki Man Radio's internship from Antioch High School in California. The kids are learning how to produce and do their own show. Compliments of Tiki Man Radio. It's the Lunchbox Special with Surfs Up every Tuesday at noon, Eastern Island Time. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou, streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Legends Studio in Ottawa, Tennessee from 7 to 9 p.m. Make sure you catch the Friday kickoff with Jen Shin from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. every Friday. Jen kicks off the weekend and tells you all the activities coming up on Tiki Man Radio and spotlights all of our sponsors. That's a Friday kickoff with Jen Shin every Friday from 11 to 1 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Friday starting at 8 p.m. It's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. Brought to you by Lake Winnepesaukah, the oldest amusement park in Georgia. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun. That's right. Have some fun, for goodness sakes. And, I noticed that a couple of weeks ago, Flaz, or maybe it was 3 weeks ago or whatever, you're like, I noticed, because this is what you do. I noticed that you don't say Lake Winnepesaukah in that. And I went back and fixed it and never said anything.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm very sensitive.
You are. To remember back 3 weeks ago, I can't remember yesterday, so.
But yeah, I went out and said, brought to you by Lake Winnepesaukah.
Winnepesaukah. Instead of Lake Winnie, right?
Yeah, Lake Winnepesaukah.
Winnepesaukah.
That's right.
Yeah, I got to ride that damn roller coaster, the wooden one. I got to do this. And I'm thinking, it's got to be next year, so... Well, we're going to buy them damn tickets for $47 or whatever, and I'm going to...
Hopefully we'll get them back as a sponsor for Jukebox Saturday, which means we're now looking for another sponsor for Jukebox Saturday. We had them during the season. The season's closed now, and so the kids back to school. No reason to have Lake Winnie. So, but hopefully we can get them back next year. We get some more of those passes, because once you start figuring it out, it's like $400, $500, $600
for everybody. Absolutely.
Yeah, So
I was just thinking of Larice and I, but. Be nice to do it all again as a
just
gang.
Thinking of yourself.
No. I said there won't be somebody I know on the other bumper car.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just can't. You just can't beat up on the one kid.
No, I don't want to do that.
I cannot tell you how disappointed I was that we got halfway through and it rained, because that is just such a big memory and a big icon in Chattanooga, and that's just a big memory of childhood memory, and you have to go in order in the park, and you got to go through all of them. And
it was our first time there, and we got to ride the train and the roundabout.
The tilt-a-whirl.
The tilt-a-whirl. That's it.
I know.
That's it. That's all we got.
We got off that train.
I was pouting.
I'm sorry. We got the Alpine coaster too.
So
we got 3 rides in.
Okay.
4 rides with
I was
waterlogged.
pouting the rest of the day, pouting like a child.
If you're still in the chat, Britt and Gigi.
They're listening. They're our new T-shirt.
They're our new T-shirt company, and they were listening in about the hats and stuff that you guys were talking about.
Tank tops.
While we still have a little time here, you need to.
Okay, I want to tell you about the tank tops. The reason that the girls like the straight up and down. So we thought we liked the racerback. Mm-hmm. Which I do.
Do you have any of them over here by any chance?
No, okay. I don't. But
we have a little gift shop here.
Why the ladies like the straight up and downs? We're getting older and la la la. And anyway, so you can wear your regular bra with it instead of like a racer bra. Okay, that's why. That's the whole point behind that.
Mm-hmm. But see, I mean,
what we do
not every woman wears the same shirt. I mean, it's so hard to really kind of narrow it down.
It's
and then when you get in the Parrhead world, you got to really have some. You got to really have some material in the front there, because some of those Parrheads are I'm just saying.
That's true. But then you
God says, You shall be this, and
We
that's how
didn't
you.
in the old tank tops, we did the straight up and down. I don't know how else to say it. The straight up and down straps instead of razor.
The regular tank tops, like the wife beaters, as they call them.
Yeah. The other reason we
The
didn't like
wife beaters. I don't know why they call them wife beaters.
The white tank tops. That was what they was always called.
I know. They were a little boxy, and that's why we didn't like them. That's why we went to the racerback. And then somebody told us last year, I forget who it was, one lady told me last year at the showcase, she's like, no, we got to go back to the... And I'm like, I just changed that after years of arguing. I mean, it was like, But anyway, I mean.
So you guys reach out. We got to have a Zoom meeting with them sometime when we get ready to launch the new website. Very excited to have these guys on board, and they're going to be taken care of. One of the things that was very particular with me was that we had a company that we can pick up the phone and say, hey, this is not right, that's not right, whatever. I don't want to get caught up into that whole outsourcing things of, people you can't talk to. This goes back to people we work with, like JBL Travel Group. You can reach out to Joe at
732-831-5200.
That's right. And it pisses me off when people says, man, I just booked a cruise. And I'm like, really? What travel agent? Oh, I just got off the internet. I'm like, what are you, an idiot? What'd you do that for?
Just like bang your head on the wall.
What happens when that goes to hell? I mean, who you going to call? You going to message them on Facebook?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Who you going to call?
Who you going to call? You got to call
Leo.
Joe Leo.
Yeah.
That's right. Has anybody seen the new Beetlejuice? I know my daughter and granddaughter went to see it.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. I know that you wanted to see.
Alex and I are going to see it Tuesday at 6 o'clock or 6:14.
Where are you going, the IMAX?
IMAX.
Yeah. Michelle Meyer says she don't want tank tops for men.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I like sleeveless
You
t-shirts.
don't want a tank top
Not tank
for
tops,
men.
sleeveless t-shirts I like.
Yeah, I'm just not a tank top
You
guy.
want one tank top, but maybe just cover the bra straps. And,
I just like sleeveless t-shirts. I just cut the sleeves out of the ones I got.
Have both.
We're going to have those guys on the show when we make the announcement. We're also trying to come up with a new design for shirts that we can, when we make the announcement, we can... Yes, to Canada. Oh, so they do ship to Canada.
Nice.
So very nice. Very nice.
That will make...
That's huge.
That is huge because that's going to make our Canadian fans so happy.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is huge.
Those new ones that glow in the dark are going to be really neat, too.
He's making it.
Listen, put your seatbelt on, Papa. You're going to fall out of the car. Oh, baby. So we got, you had a good interview with Jason Acey this week. Anything coming up this week?
No guests in studio this week, but we do have a lot of new music's been sent to us to go over, and we're just going to have a good time.
Okay, cool. And before we go, this design on these shirts, most of you seem to really like this design, and it can be put on multiple different colors of shirts, and this makes me want to go.
Wow.
Normally I don't do that to myself, but
Okay then.
Boy, I like the design with the tiki on the surfboard.
The tiki on the surfboard.
I like that
That's
design.
an Escape to Paradise shirt.
I know, but I like the logo.
Yeah.
Danny left the room a little while ago, and he put something in that vape thing.
What are you smoking over there?
All right, I gotta go. It's time for us to get on out here and let you get on here today.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Tuesday on the Island replay coming up next with B-Man and Misha. Make sure you start your day the positive way with some Island vibes and Tiki Man Radio. For God's sakes, don't go out there and print off the internet, the dark spaces of the internet, and just lean into the positivity of life, for God's sakes. And that's what Tiki Man Radio is all about. Make sure you check out all the shows on Tiki Man Radio. Rick the Stick coming up later this afternoon at 5 o'clock, and we'll be back next week with another edition of Sunday Mornings with a Tiki Man. No, we will not.
No.
That's right.
We will not.
See you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
More details to come. Yeah.
For a while, but it's time to hit the road. Say goodbye, so long, farewell, bye bye. Andy,
Goodbye to my friends. I'm glad you were.
time to go, but we'll return and do another show. That's right. When we come back, drop in and say hi. So long, farewell, bye-bye.
Give me a smile and a warm embrace. Pick up your coat and grab that old suitcase. I hear the whistle blowing down the track, and say for sure when we're coming back. So long, farewell, baby, bye-bye. And now we're leaving with tears in our eyes. We'll be back soon, so don't you cry. So long, farewell, bye-bye. So long, farewell, bye-bye. So long, farewell, bye-bye.
Whoa.
Thank you so much for being a part of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. Tuesday on the Island replay coming up next on Tiki Man Radio. And remember,